Hello everyone and welcome to Retro Book Club Season 4 +1. That's right, we're in Season 5 now.
5 years of this?
Entering our 5th year of the show.
I see you pulled a tune.
We've been on the air that long.
And a while.
God.
Now, did I say Season 4 when I meant to say Season 5 and just backpedaled, or did I have that plan from the start? You decide! Anyway, I am joined...
that's why I said you pulled a tune, because he did that last time.
I am joined, however, by wonderful voices in my head. I am joined by Flameblood.
Sup?
And I am joined by Heavybass.
Hello, I'm no tune, but I'm his replacement this week.
I am also joined by Terravan.
According to my chips, corn soup is a soup made of corn.
God damn it!
Wait, hold on. That makes sense. Who are you?
And you know what else makes sense? I'm joined by Veritasu.
There are as many bits on this game as there are stars in the sky.
Alright, well, we have the games and we have the players, so all that's left is to take a look at our order for the first show of the new season. We're opening on Veritasu's game. Second up,
Oh, fun.
Heavybass. Third, Terravan. Fourth is me. And we'll be closing out tonight with Flameblood. So let's get started with the first game of the night and the first game of the new season from Veritasu.
What an honor. Well, I, shockingly enough, have brought to you a PlayStation game. It is based around a high school boy with a deep passion for the cards, who wants to make certain everybody else appreciates and loves and understands just how important this game is. It's from the mid to late 90s. It's Uno.
Oh, no.
What's the PlayStation Uno? Ooh.
Yeah, it's PlayStation Uno, which, interestingly, while I was trying to find information about this game, while I have what appears to be a US box art on stream, I don't know if this got a US release.
It didn't.
Which...
You didn't. I was hoping that you would include the text file that I sent you.
Oh, hold on, let me see here.
Because I mean, you can technically get by without it, but...
I can link that in the, what do you call it? In
just
the Discord.
real quick, the file name, the date on it, you put the wrong year. I'm sitting here looking for it, like, where is it? 2024. Where is it? You put last year's date on it.
Shit, the one thing I forgot.
It's 3/1/2023 on there.
Retro Book Club has, much like with, what do you call it? With freaking First Samurai, we have once again found the secret to time travel.
Okay, this.
All it just needs is a simple renaming, and then you're all of a sudden back a year.
Anyway.
Only it was that simple.
I went ahead and put in the RBC room in the Discord the readme that Veritasu provided for me, so you all can take a look at that yourselves.
I do recommend taking a look at it because you'll want... Unfortunately, this is completely untranslated. I was hoping that there was an English patch, but sadly there isn't.
This is PS1, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. This game does have a set, but it's for the Saturn version.
Interesting.
It
Welcome
has
to
a Saturn
Uno.
version.
Please make a Crunchyroll account to play.
Yeah. This even got a re-release later on.
Please no.
Christ alive. The last thing we want is a Uno control account.
And this basically is...
Look, if you're
So far, this basically looks like an Uno anime.
Yeah.
Look, if you're into anime that bad and merchandising, go ahead, make a Crunchyroll account, sub to Premium, whatever. I mean, you kind of have to now if you were sub to Funimation, but still.
I am ready
Don't
to go.
torture yourself.
I am ready to go when everybody else is.
The heck is this called?
Uno?
Uno.
Uno.
Oh, it's
As in-
literally
as
just.
in no
It's
you.
just called Uno.
It's literally just Uno.
That's
Alright.
funny to turn up.
And presumably, since this is a Japanese game, circle to navigate through the menus, X to go back, yes?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's
Starting
what the
then.
manual
Starting
is.
then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uno.
Okay, now I am going to say, if for those who aren't looking at the text file, you don't want to, once you get past the first screen, you want to select the third Uno option. That's the actual one-player game.
Advanced Uno going by the README.
Yeah.
There's options, guys.
Oh boy, options.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's options.
What does
I
auto
was-
mean?
You can't read any of it.
Alright, what? Let's see. It's giving me a choice between something and something. Now that I picked Advanced Uno, which I'm guessing is 1-player, 2-player. I'm gonna go with the left one.
I don't know what auto deal means, but I can turn it
Yeah,
on.
the left one. It's basically load or start or load.
Okay. That was also
I-
going to be my first question. Was which option gives us like all the anime bullshit in Uno?
In the other modes, you can choose between international rules and Japanese rules.
Oh no!
You tell me Japanese Uno is different?
The hardest thing about what's probably going to be the hardest thing about this game is figuring out what Uno rules they use, because there's a bunch of different Uno rules that we have to deal with. Like everybody loves when we play stuff like 7-0, right?
Oh, yeah, you have to remember, the biggest thing you have to remember is that whenever you have one card left, you have to press square to call Uno, and then play the card. Or if you don't do that, you have to draw a bunch of cards, and everyone gets to rightfully laugh at you.
Yep.
Yeah, so when I went to MagFest, one of the things a group of friends and I did, was we actually played Uno, and we had at least a few instances where somebody did not call Uno, and then they got to draw cards, and we got to laugh at them.
Oh, that never happened.
Why am I just advancing
I always
text? I
remember
can't
to
read
call
this.
Uno.
Yeah,
I
you
have to make the text go by because I have to mess with my volume mixer because for some reason RetroArch is super loud to me.
Yeah, this game is mixed really loud.
I noticed that as well.
This is not gonna be good.
Oh, can I take it? Oh, man.
Oh my god,
that's
there's a whole selection of anime characters here.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
alright, one of those options says map.
Yeah, the
And
map. Basically, what you wind up doing is you go to the map, visit various places until you find somebody who'll play Uno against, beat them, and then rinse and repeat until you've beaten everybody.
Okay. I'm gonna guess
One of
one of the
one
other
of the
options
rules-
is save.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I found Uno.
Found Uno! That is definitely Uno!
Now it looks like Heavybass is playing. Oh.
Yeah, Heavybass, Terravan, Veritasu. I just entered my game of Uno as well.
Let's see.
So is it?
We'll see because I can't read Japanese either.
So is this mode just one-on-one Unos?
Uh-oh.
For the first few matches, yes. Eventually, you'll start getting. You'll get into some multi matches. You also get into matches where.
Oh.
Where.
You
Sorry.
shitter! Playing a draw 4 and change the color to the one color I don't have.
I scrolled down in the manual. The difference between international rule and Japanese rule is that in the Japanese rules, the losers get minus points for their cards.
Yeah.
So it sucks
Okay,
more
sure,
to
well-
lose.
I have no idea what I just did, but chalkboard. Okay, so this does have challenge mechanics
Yes.
in there.
Yeah, that's the thing for.
And sometimes the computer will bluff.
Well, they didn't. I wasn't going to challenge them, but I picked the option I didn't think was going to be challenge, and it was the option to challenge, so oops. Now I draw 6.
The old reverse skip move. Taught by the Grandmasters.
Well, if challenging allows one thing,
Please don't have a draw two.
Challenging does allow for one thing.
I think I might have just screwed. Oh, I did.
It's seeing what your opponent's hand is. So I know at this point, all my opponent has is a bunch of yellow cards.
Oh, they finally drew. Oh, I have so many cards in hand that I have to scroll through them. Very good. Well, I played a wild, but I can't read the colors, so I just picked one. So I managed to pick blue. I don't have any blue cards, and my opponent doesn't either. So we're just sitting here drawing cards.
I guess your opponent didn't challenge you. Yeah, I do wish that this had a had some sort of translation, because not being able to read the color. Oh, because you changed your color. Okay.
The good thing is that when you're selecting the color, pay attention to the color of the chalk, because that tells you what color it is.
What's the point of reversing a turn order when there's two of us?
Yeah, the chalk is the way to tell the difference. Cool.
Yeah, eventually you get into some multi-round matches that are actually score-based.
Oh shit! AI's challenging me. You're about to get fucked, AI.
Okay, so after you beat somebody,
lovely! I seem to have drawn the red eyes wild draw.
Refresh me on challenging. I think I remember how it works, but just to be sure, challenging does mean that whatever they change the color to, you don't think they have that color in their hand. Yes.
Basically, you're challenging whether or not they had play that. If they have anything else that'll play, then it's a successful challenge.
So after you beat them, a chalkboard comes up and gives you two options. Am I supposed to select a certain option?
What's up? What's up, Flameblood?
After beating an opponent, a chalkboard comes up or a pop-up, and it asks, it gives me two options to select.
Yeah, you just say hi. Yes, the first one.
Okay.
Oh, my opponent's so screwed.
I'm still stuck in my first game of Uno.
Wait. What?
Yeah, I'm stuck here as well.
Okay, we're changing the cover to blue. Please do... Oh, god damn it. Alright, we're gonna be sitting here drawing forever then.
Oh, reverse lets you go again. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, in two-player Uno, reverse will usually act the same as a skip card.
Okay, because I mentioned it earlier. Say, what the hell is this supposed to do when there's two players?
Oh, finally a blue card.
Also, if you're fighting the guy carrying what looks to be a book bag in like the second classroom, when you hit him with a draw 4 or beat him, I don't know which it was because I used a draw 4 to end it off. He makes the best face.
Oh yeah, the reactions are really good.
Also, like we're gonna joke about this game a bit, but you know for a fact, if they made an actual anime about this, it would look cool. It would look good.
Yeah, they made an anime of this. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh!
It would.
Baby.
I'm just waiting for the power-up version before the no you card.
Oh, what's the yes/no question when I win a match?
Basically, honestly, I don't know. Just hit yes.
Okay.
If you want to be a rebel.
Minus 31 and now I pick a card? Why am I picking a card?
You're stealing their cards and adding them to your deck. I don't know.
I think it's just basically showing you what you had, and you're confirming that. I don't know why they make you press the OK button on that.
Oh, it lets you scroll through it and count it up.
You shitter! You shitter!
If I push the button,
AI.
my PlayStation could do the math for me.
Skip, draw 2.
Okay.
Mine was skip, draw 2, and then he changed the color for me, and I basically won.
Just don't forget to call Uno.
I did not.
I got
Big monster, man.
Man, this hand sucks. Oh, wait. Uno! Now I need to just have you change the color to blue, hopefully. Which is not happening. Nope, you didn't even play a card.
Yeah, play Uno in the park. Nope, nobody in the park. That makes sense because you play Uno in the park, all the cards blow away.
Wild card. Change to blue. Please
No,
challenge me like a
card.
dumbass as well.
Haven't you heard once you start an Uno battle, just like the world stops having
this
wind?
guy's gonna wreck me. Look at this guy. He looks like a boss. Oh no, he did not challenge me.
You've got to play to win. If you lose in the game, you get sent to the Shadow Realm.
Is there a way, like, if you get hit with a draw 2, is there a way to put down your draw 2?
No,
You can.
I'm assuming no.
You can. Afterward, you can put down your draw 2 as. Because it matches.
But you can't double it.
What do you mean?
In Uno, normally if someone puts down a draw 2 or a draw 4, and if you have one of those, you can put it on top of theirs and make the next person draw double that in Uno.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a rule in this or not, because it never came up when I played it before.
It doesn't look like
Okay.
it doesn't look like jumping is a rule either, where if you have the exact same card, number, and color, and that somebody plays, you can place it down whenever. That includes if you have
That's
two
an Ubisoft rule, though. If you buy a brand new deck of Uno cards and look at the rules, that's not in there.
Yeah, but people play by those rules sometimes anyway.
Because it's more fun. Me and my family started doing it when I show them it.
Now, people don't usually play by the points rule in Uno either.
No, but everyone follows the special card rules.
You have 6 cards in hand, you friggin' liar.
Alright, let's go to the map and try to find another fight.
I has Uno.
Don't squander it.
What? Challenge failed? I don't understand.
Oh, what? Damn it!
Did they have a
Uno?
Did they have a card that they could play without playing that wild card?
I guess not.
I think whenever that you challenge, I've only challenged once, and when I did, the cursor kind of moved through their cards. You might have to actually press the button when it's on the card that would play otherwise, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. I'm also not sure what color it was before they laid their card, because I think that matters.
Uno is a very mysterious game.
It's a game of the masters.
Truth.
A game of the masters.
I'm gonna get destroyed.
God, I cannot find a fight at all.
Oh, come on, I need to win this game.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that's unfortunate. You probably get a bit of a clue as to where to go in the dialogue, but I unfortunately don't know.
I'm getting my lights broke out behind the Uno hall after this.
Alright, what do we got in our... A skip, a reverse, a draw 2. Okay, this is a pretty decent hand so far. And a draw 4.
Oh, lovely. It's gone back the other way now.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have
Any
to...
draw fours.
I'm unfortunately gonna have to splurge on that draw 4 right out the gate.
I try and hang on to my draw 4 as long as I can.
I'd like to, but the alternative for me was draw another card.
Well, they draw their... Oh, you draw 2 cards and they skip their turn. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, draw 2 you can use as a skip card as well.
That's true.
I was gonna say, wait, have you never, like, played Uno, had someone draw 2, and you still let them take their turn?
That's definitely...
I've never played physical Uno.
Oh, you didn't have a good childhood, I'm sorry.
Damn.
Dang.
Brutal. I definitely played my fair share
Oh,
of
you
Uno
turned
with
green.
people.
You fell into my
There-
trap.
There was one time when I had some friends visiting from out of town, and one of them brought Uno Attack, and the person who brought Uno Attack when we played it ended up with like 25 cards in their hand. It was pretty funny. Oh, goddamn shitter.
Do you know the reason they had to stop selling Uno Attack is because someone cut their eye by using the thing? And then they brought it out, a few years back again, but with a redesign so that would not happen.
I wonder if that's
That.
if it's the redesign that we played. That's 3 draw 2s in a row that the AIs used against me. What the shit?
I had 4 at one point, so...
Well, I could... Okay, it was not a 4 draw 2
Was it 3?
streak.
It may have been 3. I don't know. I had a bunch of draw 2s.
Oh boy. This feels like torture all of a sudden.
As Uno does.
Why did you bring this?
I brought
Not
it
used
for
to
the
Uno?
anime.
I will say that if there's one negative to this game, usually when I'm playing a Uno game, one of the nice things about it is it usually goes by pretty fast. At least in terms of the game flow.
Well, it's not really. Well, other than the challenge thing, there's not really any skill, is there? You just draw and then you play a card, you either win or you don't.
There's some strategy, but for the most part, it is very much
This was
luck.
released in the 90s, there'll be some sort of power-up version. Uno be like, you play this card, you boost to a freaking, it's like a Super Saiyan form or something.
Ah, shit.
Super Saiyan, no you.
Wow, that challenge cursor
We don't challenge that.
That challenge cursor goes by pretty quickly. There was a 9 in my opponent's hand that they could have played, but I couldn't grab it in time.
Buddy, you're in a world of hurt.
Yeah,
Okay, they did not.
Anyway, I have
It's
12
going
cards in
down.
my hand and my opponent has 8, so it's going great.
It's gonna be my turn again.
I forget, I don't even remember
no.
how many cards you start with in this set of rules for Uno. Is it 7?
7.
Yeah, I think so. 6 or 7.
So yeah, when my card total has almost doubled that, it's always a sign of good things.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So I can tell you this, normal Uno without the Ubisoft rules, it is not near as devastating. But with the Ubisoft rules, you could end up with 20 plus cards in one go.
Yeah,
Harsh.
but that's also funny when that happens.
It can be.
Oh, I remember fighting her. I had such a bad time because I forgot to call Uno 3 times!
Were you just talking about how you always remember to call Uno?
I did now!
Well, you know what to do, guys. Laugh at the one that didn't call Uno.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Nelson laugh intensifies.
Tell me check the pen.
Total. If I had my my soundboard working, I could have had a Borderlands character laugh at you. It probably would have been Mr. Torg.
And it was so bad, I wound up clipping it and making it a sound clip.
Ah, shit, I know what I should have done. I should have changed the color to red, play the red draw 2, and then shift over to yellow draw 2. I'm an idiot. Alright, well, at least, I'm going back on the offensive. I've got 3 cards left.
Wow.
Make that 4. Am I getting slapped with a draw 2 as well now? Okay, I'm not. But I am getting slapped with cards that I cannot respond to, so I might just be in this, Oh, nope, never mind. Wild yellow, hell yes.
I don't think I've been here.
I'm gonna, if I get the opportunity to change the color to... Uh-oh, skip. Alright, what else do you have? 3. Okay, and you have to draw. Please draw again, because then I can change the color to blue. Excellent. Call Uno. Keep the color on blue, please. Because if you keep the color on blue, I win.
At least she's nice enough to apologize when she throws a reverse at me.
There, I win.
Hooray!
After having, like, 12 cards in my hand at one point.
If this is not progressing, well, I might have to stop because this is turning into a freaking slug, into a freaking crawl. And we've run out of deck.
Pop,
You had a
1P.
match last that long?
Yes, the opening one. I think I'm stopping because Christ.
What is your
That went on forever.
I mean, we've been at this for 20 minutes so far, so I
20
think we've
minutes
gotten
for the opening match of Uno.
I think we've gotten most of our Uno experience with this. So unless somebody wants to keep going, I think this will be a good place to call it.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I'm good.
don't mind
I'm probably gonna end up checking the set.
What's up, Flameblood?
I said I don't mind calling it. Look,
Okay.
I've had people tell me I'm good at Uno, and I think I'm dog shit at it.
All right, we'll go ahead and call it here. I got my second win done, so stopping the timer here.
Oh, that was an interesting first game of the season.
Yeah, fucking
Yep,
Uno.
starting off with a
Uno anime. All
I
right.
have to go back and get some of those those draw four faces.
We're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we'll be playing Heavybass's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah.
I'm vaguely hopeful that this will eventually get a translation since somebody put up a video talking about it, which is what made me aware of it. So I'm
Please
hoping...
let them do so we can actually play this again at another date. Or we could never play this game again. But then someone could put
Or net play it. There you go.
probably, maybe. Already, we've already got clips of the opening show. You can tell this is going to be a great start to the season.
Clips of
Fantastic
Uno,
stuff.
exactly what the people demand.
You just gotta believe in the heart of the cards, man.
Or if you believe the the red eye reverse card.
Yes, the red eye reverse card. No, it can't be.
To the no deck for you.
No, it would be to dose.
No, it's the
round
no
for
you dimension.
Alright, well, on the note of all that, we are back with our second game for
Okay.
tonight from Heavybass.
Hello, this is like my third appearance on these opening appearances, and I tend to be more when it comes to adding lore to myself. So tonight's game is basically an addition to said lore of this particular series, which I've liked since I was 10.
Oh,
And
it's
how
a,
I got
it,
back into the series when I was a teenager,
it's a,
albeit a version that we've already played.
yeah, we've had a version of this before on here, which is the version you originally pitched
the best
me.
intro. Sorry.
Anyway, continue.
Anyway, the game we're going to be playing tonight is Mega Man X3 for the Super Nintendo.
Ah.
Yeah, the one that
My
over here we're more familiar with, because when this came out over in the States, I believe it was pretty much just the Super Nintendo version we got over here until, like, collections came out and the like.
It was the anniversary collection for PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. Everyone got mad because the PS1 version of this got included into that one, because that's a better version of the game. I like the soundtrack and shit.
What'd you say?
Super
it was?
Nintendo one, it was more on the basis of I played X3 before X2, and I kind of preferred X3 to X2, and though everyone else was like X2's better than X3, you could easily tell.
It is Mega Man X3 Flameblood.
Okay.
Of the Super Nintendo trilogy, Mega Man X3 is definitely the one that I know I'm the least familiar with. I've beaten it before, but I'm more familiar with the first Mega Man X as well as Mega Man X2, because I actually have copies of those games. Because X3, surprisingly hard to find a Super Nintendo copy of. compared to the
yeah,
other two.
yes. I can detest and agree. Do you know how much it is over here? Too fucking much.
Let me open up price charting and see what it says while everybody's getting the game booted up.
The X3 for the PAL version of the Super Nintendo. Don't look it up.
Super Nintendo Mega Man X3, $260 loose, almost $1,000 in box.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
600 quid here.
Oof.
That tracks.
That's a lot. It's also the PAL version, which is also the rare version of the game. But then
Basically,
again,
if you want to play Mega Man X3, just buy like the Mega Man X Legacy Collection.
Yeah.
or if you really want a physical copy, just get a Super Famicom and really hope that you got one of those things for the people that do the handhelds. The handheld retro games with the multiple things. I forgot the names. Shit, I got one behind my telly. Fuck.
I was gonna say, who wants to hear what my introduction to the Mega Man X games was?
Don't tell me X7.
Mega Man X8.
Okay.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I mean,
I had easier time playing Mega Man 01 than X8.
So I never know what the opinion is on X8 because like everybody dunks on X6 and X7, and then just nobody talks about X8.
So I had a hard time going through even
I-
the first level, and again, easier time playing 01. So
When I was playing VGM quiz with friends the other day, a Mega Man X8 song showed up, and immediately they thought, like, I thought they only went up to X6, and I'm like, no. And then I got to enlighten them on where the Burn to the Ground meme came from. By the way, if you're unfamiliar with Mega Man X games, one thing you might want to do, depending on your playstyle, go into the options and put your dash on one of the bumpers. That's oftentimes something that's favored by people to do, but your mileage may vary. Anyway, I think I've got everything just about set up here. I am ready to go when everybody else is.
I'm ready.
Right.
I'm ready.
Starting then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mega Man X3.
There's an
Okay,
option for those guys.
Yeah, fun fact about this one. There's a lot. The reason why X and Zero got recently used for the crossover games, you know, those Project XO games, they were really popular characters. It was more the basis that they used X4's Cyber Peacock level and theme and all that stuff. But the theme for X in Project Crossover 2 was a remake of the opening level for X3. So it's really good, by the way. You should download that if you get the chance.
Ready. No, this isn't one where I start with the air dash. Okay. Double checking that. Because I know the basically like the new dash ability you get here, you do a short burst up. Is how that works.
Yeah, this is the game where you get the chips.
Yeah, because you have like all the different mech rides that you can use in this. I never remember the order for I know like the baseline order, like start with Blizzard Buffalo usually and stuff like that.
Oh, our best friend Mac has betrayed us.
Oh no.
Yeah, the Mac who I've never
You
heard
remember
before.
Mac from the first game?
Yeah, I don't remember him either.
Yeah, the big deal with this game was that this was where Zero became a playable character.
Oh yes,
Ah.
Zero first appearance.
But the unfortunate thing is the way the game is designed, they kind of discourage you from using Zero, which really sucks because Zero has permadeath.
Oh yeah,
He
that's
does.
true.
Oh,
Yeah. So if you die
that's dumb.
if you die with Zero, you can't play as him again. On top of that, I think there's something that you get if you can manage to carry Zero like basically all the way to the end of the game.
Yeah, his saber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the game is structured in such a way for, as cool as it is to be able to play as Zero, it's structured in such a way that actively discourages you from playing as Zero.
Well, considering that in the Zero series, apparently, from what I understand, they basically discourage you from using the good stuff that they give you. It's like, okay, well, yeah, they're following with the tradition.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, you use the power-ups that you got? Oh, well, you get a lower ranking.
You have to like basically one-shot an enemy to get the person's weapon, if I recall.
Well, I died because I forgot if I was supposed to attack the thing that Mega Man was being held trapped in or attack the guy. And I chose poorly.
When you start playing as Zero, you just don't have the saber. Okay.
No, you have it. You have to. It's a charge move.
Yeah, it's a charge move to white, and then you fire the blaster, and then use the saber. Saber is stupidly powerful in this game.
Yeah. It's not.
It is so stupidly powerful. There's a ROM hack of it.
Yeah, your Mega Man Zero knowledge is going to be working against you on this because Zero definitely does not play like Mega Man Zero at all.
No, this is a platformer. And this is not X4 Zero either, so...
Right.
I have not played X4. I'm sorry.
Yeah, most of you, to my knowledge, most of your Mega Man knowledge comes from specifically the Zero series.
Mostly Zero, some of X2? Some of X2, I think it was X2. I know I've seen an entire playthrough of X1.
I think I'll go Blizzard Buffalo. It's been a while.
Blizzard Buffalo is usually the way to go, so...
Yeah, Buffalo.
Also, I'm guessing in this first stage, they don't just put permadeath on Zero if you die before you complete it, because you kind of.
Oh no, there is. Still permadeath. You basically just only have one life, and if you die, you go to the password screen and have to reset the stage, as opposed to having a stock of lives. I found that out just now. In fact.
That is rude.
That is really rude.
Yeah, there's a reason why X3 is the one that people usually talk about the least among the three Super Nintendo Mega Man X's.
And I kind of figured it was because the soundtrack's kind of bit poor.
No, mechanically, X3 has some problems.
Also, I like Modern Dash a whole lot better than this.
Do you have dash on A, basically?
No, not the button. The actual way dash works.
The X1 method.
Yeah. I mean, works fine enough. Like, what's so bad about it?
You can't be skilled to use the X1 method, or just played a lot of X1.
I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to see what's so bad about it for Flameblood, because I'm used to whatever it is.
And I'm used to the dash from Zero. I've mostly played Zero and ZX.
What's different about the dash from Zero? I thought the dash from Zero was kind of the same.
The dash from Zero, not only is there more visuals, but that's not why it bugs me. It's actually faster. Like, it is shorter, quote unquote. It ends off shorter, but it's faster, allowing you to react sooner. So once you get used to to how short the dash really is, you start pretty much doing everything else on contact. But this one's so much like
going against your muscle memory, then basically.
Yeah,
I remember what your boost was.
Gotcha.
Like as far as I can tell. But then again, this isn't on the same bit rate as
give
Zero.
me the boots.
So as far as I know, I could be traveling the same distance. It's just harder to tell.
Yeah, look at that. You can go right, you can go up.
Oh, that was
all the directions.
Oops. Well, I forgot I didn't have the button to the button and just died stupidly. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm definitely a little bit behind because of my fuckery, but
I don't remember how to use that.
Jump into Blizzard Buffalo stage.
What is the order I want to go in?
On the top row, second from the left is the first one you'll probably want to go with. That's Blizzard Buffalo. In there, if you're good, you can get the dash boots, which is, I believe they're located like kind of right above the boss door, give or take.
Alrighty.
From what I remember.
I'm looking at Heavybass. looking at Heavybass, and he's got them.
Yeah, I saw him get him earlier. I think Terravan got him earlier as
I
well.
wonder why he's already
I
so
know
far
too.
ahead.
I know the game. I'm
Yeah.
surprised I'm this far ahead. Normally Nick would be pretty
Right.
much right.
Oh, yeah, I took a
That's
silly
what I'm
death early
saying,
on. That's
because-
I took a death
I mean,
early on.
that's- I'm saying it's no surprise because when I brought on what did I bring? I brought Mega
Oh,
Man
there we
Zero.
go. Yes, fill me with E.
Crap.
I
I
think
don't
what
remember which I brought in 2 Mega Man Zero games, but I was always far ahead of everyone else because I knew the game.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
well,
getting at.
I think it's more like usually when there's a Mega Man, like a classic Mega Man or a Mega Man X game, I'm usually the front runner because I'm familiar with a decent majority of those, or at least the ones that
Oh, he's gonna
we've
shoot.
had. But Mega Man X3 is a lot more dicey for me. Sometimes X4 as well, and then X5 and X6 I've barely played. So
I'm noticing ice physics work a lot different here.
oh yeah, have fun with the ice physics.
Ice physics sucks.
Man, I thought the ice physics in the Zero games sucked. No, I prefer those.
Yeah, let's get those dash boots.
Give me help.
I'm taking on Blizzard Buffalo.
Wondering if I missed the boots.
Yeah, this one's
You have to do
usually
a
tricky.
bit of a weird dash in like the area where it starts snowing.
Yeah, the upper path, you want to start your jump as late as possible on that dash to make it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you saw the sub tank earlier, it's in that general room basically.
And the extra mobility makes most of the other upgrades a hell of a lot easier to get.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Ah, this one is.
I definitely wanted to at least backtrack to go get the sub tank.
Over.
I'm guessing this pit here is instant death and not a secret.
Yes, it is instant
Well, yeah,
death.
I don't remember where the heart tank. I think every stage still has a heart tank in this game, right? I know there's an ability that you can get later.
You need to, earlier you passed by some blocks, you need Joe Rhino's weapon to get.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly. Normally people would go for Tunnel Rhinos level first.
Can I not get that right
in order to
now?
get all
Probably
the
not.
items.
Yeah, there's not really a super clean way from what I remember to like avoid backtracking in levels a bunch. Not really a clean way to do that. At least not that I recall.
I can get
I'll just
quickly
try to
get
beat
back
the
to him,
damn
but
thing.
I died, but
Yeah, I can't
I
get that E-tank right now, huh?
I have not used
The
the R
sub
button
tank-
in a while.
You actually
I
can
think
on this
it's-
visit, but a bit further in, you're able to get the dash boots, like basically in that same chamber. And if you-
Okay, so
and
it's
if you
pretty
get
much.
the-
Oh, I'm about to die.
Yeah,
And I'm dead.
yeah. In
There are
that,
checkpoints in this game.
I think you just reached the checkpoint. Like when you enter that chamber, that seemed like it basically did nothing. That was a checkpoint.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense, but oh, man, that sucks.
Look
damn
at
it.
this code.
Sniped. Let's
I
get this
really
in,
haven't
there we
played this game since I played the
Uh-oh. Am I dead?
some X collection on like PS2.
Ooh. No, yeah.
Mega
we
Man X
don't wanna be
Legacy
hit by that.
Collection?
No, not even the Legacy Collection, just the Mega Man X Collection, the one that had
Yeah.
X1 through 6.
Oh right, the one for the one for PS2, which has achievements.
It started off doing alright.
Yeah, I ain't doing great against Blizzard Buffalo, that's for sure.
I just haven't played in a while, so
Yeah, basically the
And
only X game
freezes
I've
you in
really played
place.
is one.
and I died because I got stuck on the wall.
Yeah,
Lovely.
one is by far my best Mega Man X, followed by X2. And then probably X4 after that. But like it's a very noticeable gap between the two.
I don't know if I was supposed to be down there for something else, but I probably should not have made that jump. Okay. Oh, it's up there.
Yeah, you're Blizzard Buffalo.
Well, I stopped the snow, but I don't know what difference it.
Oh, I probably wanted to be on. That's a hole.
Yeah, you have to. You have to do a dash jump to get there, basically, Flameblood.
Yeah, I remember you guys talking about it. It's
So.
just I didn't realize I was already at that spot.
Yep.
Made it.
Nice.
That's
It's not a
one thing-
super
that's
hard
one thing
jump.
that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it's not a super hard jump to make. Like, there's
Yeah,
a...
only to get this and die.
There's like another jump that I'm thinking of.
Away.
The next one. Oh, shield.
I'm guessing if I die right here, I have to get these again.
Nope, you keep them.
Oh, okay, well that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Banana lives.
Oh, that's not a secret. Oh, I don't have a fancy ass mech.
Alright, now where the hell do I go next?
After Blizzard Buffalo?
I think Toxic
Toxic
Seahorse.
Sea.
Yeah.
Toxic Seahorse.
Probably gonna take an intentional death, though, because I'm on my last life.
The downside with them, the way that they use the animals for theming, is it made it a lot harder to figure out, okay, this used on this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, or it could be worse. You could be using... Or you could just basically go with what they did with Tunyon. He was that crap of a boss.
So now that you've got the dash boots, are you going back to get the sub tank now, Flameblood?
That was my life for that stage, so... I got a password and have to restart the stage.
Ah.
Oh dear.
So I'm guessing that means I lose the boots.
No, I think you still
No.
keep them.
Yeah, you
Oh,
keep
you
the
guys
boot.
scored it.
Once the upgrade,
That's freaking.
Yeah, once you have an
that's not
upgrade, you
worth more
permanently
than
have it.
X2.
Thank God.
How do
I'll go in,
E-tanks / sub-tanks work in Mega Man Zero? Because they might work differently in X. So I'm...
Sub-tanks you keep, but I do know if you upgrade your weapons in Zero and you die in that stage before completing, you have to get that upgrade again.
Because the way sub-tanks work in Mega Man X games is when you get them, they won't heal you when you use them because they're going to be empty. The way you fill them is any health pickups you pick up when you're already at full health go into your sub-tank instead so you can use them later.
They work in the same way in all Zero games.
Alright, oh there you go.
And Cyber Elves count towards that too. If you use a Cyber Elf that would normally heal you, it would count towards the sub-tank as well.
Alright, so that should feel pretty familiar to you then.
Yeah.
Huh. I have an easier time going for freaking Tunnel Rhinos level than it is for the other one. Imagine that. I'm gonna probably beat Rhino first.
Some more healing. Isn't there a thing up here? Yep, there's a heart tank. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And there's... I'm pretty sure there is a mid-boss that you can fight in, like, any stage, which is why you enter a chamber, and there's just no boss
bit and
there.
bite. Yeah, bit and bite when you beat two Mavericks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah.
Right. Into water we go.
Ooh, now we're gonna take on the mini-boss of the level.
Yeah, a bit more healing, possibly another... enough to fill up my sub-tank some more. That would be fun.
Ooh, it's easy as
I
pie.
don't even think I'll get into the boss of the level this time.
Alright. Mid-boss time.
Oh, that's not how that works.
Oh, platforming games.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Man, I
It's
am
like
feeling
200
hard.
Mega Man games. I only like Mega Man X and Mega Man Legends.
And Trombone.
So,
The other one's good too. And I will admit that Battle Network 1 is kind of alright.
Flameblood,
So,
do me
for this-
do me a favor. Jump and while in the air, hold up and dash.
well, I did that. Is that high enough? Because
It is.
that doesn't look it.
It is high enough to that small dash up.
Am I doing it from the right spot?
You have to do it from the higher platform. Basically dash up and then keep going to the, keep going to the left after you dash up from the higher platform.
I'm really bad at fighting this guy.
Okay, I'm guessing it's not the highest part of this platform, it's just right here.
No, it's the highest platform, like, that those enemies were on.
Okay.
Or, it's a little hard to tell from stream delay, but, like, from the level that, from the elevation that you appear to be on right now.
I want the F.
Tunnel
I'm
Rhino.
shooting this one. Nope. Maybe it's this? No, I've got no idea.
Start jumping down the platforms and I'll grab a screenshot for you.
I'm accomplished.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm just not jumping, like, doing it. There we go. I was doing it.
You got
it. It wasn't to the left far enough.
Yeah, that would do it.
Whoops. Yeah, because I kept doing it where I was standing. I didn't like jump left and then do it.
Oftentimes when you think permadeath with older games, oftentimes the thing you would think of is like Fire Emblem, not Mega Man. So
yeah.
Kill Tunnel Rhino.
Yep, I'm in.
I just remembered he was the easiest boss of the game. Why am I not surprised?
Which
and
boss?
now I has Tunnel Rhino.
Oh.
I has his weapon.
All
The
right,
tornado drill.
Toxic Seahorse is gonna fucking die. Goodbye. Petra's attack does also have a form of permadeath, yes.
Okay, back to Blizzard Buffalo and see if I can try non-suck.
You and me both, bud. You and me both.
Blizzard Buffalo hurts to get hit by.
Should have made a save
Yes,
state here.
he is. He's a tank. He's a big boy.
And after Toxic Seahorse is Tunnel Rhino, I believe. If we're following the boss order. Probably gonna be the last Maverick I've got time to beat.
Has it been that long already?
20 minutes.
Wow.
Jesus.
Oh, I meant to jump over him there.
I'm usually a lot further along in games, but I know this one has like a lot more cutscenes, and I'm also just less familiar with it in general. I think when we had Mega Man X1 on here, I want to say I got like 6 or 7 Mavericks down after half an hour.
I know you go a little late. I know you go a little late when we played 4.
them.
So
Yeah. Mega Man games.
What the F I picked up is.
What's up, Turbin?
I picked up an F.
Yeah. That might be one of the
picked up the
chips.
frog.
Or something. I don't remember.
You picked up the ride, the frog option.
Yeah.
Oh, I stood on a pad, but it didn't seem to let me do anything.
I remember you needing something specific to actually be able to summon them. Like, you could get them, sure, but you can't summon them just yet.
Oh, so my F is worthless.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be in half an hour getting the... I forget what exactly it is, what the criteria is for you to be able to summon them. I think you have to take out one of the...
Ride armor, blast hornets level.
Okay.
I just got sniped.
Oh, that's mean.
Yep,
Agreed,
and that's the Blizzard Buffalo experience.
I almost had him on that run too. Because I died and still had one more life left.
Welcome to Blizzard Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
I see other reasons why people get him out of the way this soon.
What weapon did you need to get the Heart Tank and Tunnel Rhino stage?
Try it, Thunder.
Okay.
And you need it charged.
Well, I'm not getting it anyway.
Because it causes an earthquake.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
See, we'll still see how much progress we can make through here. Oh, that's an easy sub-tank to get. Hell yes. Alright. 2 sub-tanks for me now.
thinking I could just shoot up straight over him, but that's not exactly feasible.
Nah.
Ah.
Definitely need to be careful. And some enemies just feel really damaging for the amount of health that you start with. I think I got 2 shot by enemy. Granted, while I was trying to take an intentional death, but I'm like, geez, things hurt that badly in the beginning. Anyway, ooh. Big health pickup. I'll gladly take that. I guess that's it. Oh, hi, Boulder.
Ooh.
Well, going back to the boss fight with half health, this is gonna be fun.
Shit.
How many lives do you have?
I just started the stage, so I think I have 2 more on me now.
Alright.
Fuck you, Blizzard Buffalo. Gotcha.
I
Hooray.
am noticing these stages are a lot shorter than in any of the Zero games.
Yeah. I've got the Frost Wave.
I'm not beating any,
Okay,
Normally
I'm
I'm
just
decent.
That was fast death.
gonna walk on in here. I don't even know what boss this is. Oh, it's a stag beetle. Just gonna not get hit.
Ah, Gravity Beetle.
Yep, so he's just throwing a thing, bouncing around.
Fun fact,
Throw another
Gravity
thing.
Beetle is Magna Centipede's brother.
Here's your Mega Man
Oh,
lore of the
Mega
day.
Man lore. Oh, he's
that's
going
that's
disco.
my lore today. Much like Launch Octopus, Launch Octopus's relative is frickin' that what was it, the boss of X5.
Well, he doesn't
Duff
seem to do a whole
McWhalen.
lot.
Or I prefer Volt Kraken. I hate the names from X5.
Alright.
Thank God they actually gave them the Japanese names in the Legacy Collection.
Yeah, the weird thing that with
Oh,
a bunch
that's
of
why
bosses
this
just
guy's-
being
oh, my
named after
God.
Guns N' Roses. People apparently,
For
some reason. Oh, I'm
the
gonna
guy
hyper die.
like Guns N' Roses. I mean, there are some good names amongst them, but not
Hey.
all of them were good.
Okay, we're just gonna use that sub tank for what little sub tank I have.
The Skyver. Shit name.
So dash jump is very different in this game. I'm gonna mention that.
Mm-hmm.
And it is throwing me way off in this fight because sometimes it's like I barely even jump on the wall. It's like, why didn't I go up?
Ah,
I guess you're
know
gonna
you
need
can
to start
fly.
playing a bunch of Mega Man X games to fight against that muscle memory.
Hell no, because then I'm gonna lose my muscle memory for my favorite game.
The X-Series has
When
a
you
lot.
play enough games for so many years, muscle memory is ridiculous.
The first game's really easy. As somebody who doesn't do particularly well at any type of platforming game, I could sit down and beat Mega Man X no problem.
Yeah. 2, I think,
I could be
is
Resident, I could
relative.
be Resident Evil 2 in about a few hours as well, if I recall.
X2, I feel, is kind of similar in different. I'd say X2 is a little bit harder, but I'm also like more familiar with X1, so take that with a grain of salt.
X2 is secrets that are
His
much
giant
more
laser threw me
ADX.
way off, by the way.
I don't like the X Hunters thing in X2 where you could just randomly mess it up and not be able to fight all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to sequence break as well to get 100%. I'm not the biggest fan of that.
Ah, come on. That was my own fault.
Especially that big fat boy Violin.
My thumb's getting a little
He's a fat
tired.
boy.
You asshole, Tunnel Rhino.
Ugh.
This game uses a bit a
Hang
significantly
on,
different
the
skill
balls.
set than next.
What's our timer on?
26.5 minutes.
Huh. if I can
26.
get-
Okay, I'm fine losing that 4 minutes. I'm calling it there.
I'm gonna try to finish off Tunnel Rhino here.
Oh, I want to see if I can beat Blizzard Buffalo this time.
My
I wanted
thumb
off
is
to play
getting
it on
tired from
stage.
that.
It's fun.
I wonder if I could beat Toxic Seahorse in a few minutes. Actually, no, I realize there's a boss. Yep, this asshole. I'm not gonna beat him in time. Don't think I'm done too. No, he takes a bit.
I think I'll have enough time to finish up this run against Tunnel Rhino, although Tunnel Rhino's a bit pissed now, so who knows?
game uses a very different skill set than Mega Man 1. I'm good at those games, but I am terrible at this.
Alright, I at least got my third Maverick down.
I might get my third one down as well. If I have enough time.
Alright.
Give you health? Yes, I'll take the health.
No, I didn't even need the sub tank.
Even better for you then.
Yeah, I just had to warm up a bit, I guess.
Yeah, if there's any Mega Man game that I put the most amount of time into, instinctively, it's a little hard to call, but instinctively I would say X1, for me, is the one that I put the most time into. Classic Mega Man, I think 9's the one that I put the most time into.
9?
Yeah.
Well, 9's a good game.
Probably not the choice that you would have expected, though.
Yeah. Or like, you know, a classic one, like, say 2.
I did Buster only X1 for retro achievements.
For Mega Man 1 through 6, either 3 or 6 are the ones that I put the most time into.
And I'm done because I felt it was
Either the most broken one or the one that's arguably the most polished.
4?
I mean, 1's pretty broken as well. Let's not kid ourselves
Yeah,
here.
that is true.
Alright, I'll go ahead and call it here then. For time.
I got 2 bosses, and I'm good enough. My muscle memory's faded, but I'm fine. I just wish I hadn't landed on the fucking spike pit.
Alright, well, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be playing Terravan's game up next. We'll see you in a bit. Which I did not change the name of. Oops, don't look in the folder, I guess. We'll see you in a bit.
I've not looked at the folder, I haven't looked at the folder, I haven't looked at the folder. I haven't looked at the folder, actually. Just pretend you don't see it and change the name to Thad's Choice.
Or just don't open up the folder in general.
Or
Until...
don't open up the folder, otherwise you'll be blind.
That happens. Not a big
Beat
deal.
clip number 3. 360, no support for the local Blizzard local. Bloody hell! So that's
I knew I
mouthful
should
to
have
say.
spent more
360.
time refining everything for today when I was working on that yesterday instead of just playing Belatra more. Oops.
Oops.
Oop! Blame the poker roguelike.
Oh yeah, I will.
Yeah, that is a weird combination of a game.
It's fun though. They make it work.
Huh.
I kept seeing people talk about it and I picked it up on one, and yeah, I've been playing a bunch of it, so. Anyway, let's talk about our next game for today from Terravan.
You know what was big in the 90s? Blockbuster movies. Things about things from outer space or things about, you know, creatures from the past. Everybody loved dinosaurs. And I got for you an adventure that was 65 million years in the making. But I didn't have my copy of Jurassic Park, so here's Dino City for the Super Nintendo.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh. And here I was hoping for
Look at that
prehistoric
red
game.
90s cover.
And now, is it Dino City or is it Dinocity?
It is loosely based on the 1991 movie Adventures in Dinosaur City, which came out the year after Jurassic Park. For some reason, this was developed and released in Japan first and then in North America.
Well, Irem's name is on it, so it's at least something. Relatively promising.
But then you have to realize most of the time in the 90s there was a lot of jank released by a lot of good people.
Yeah, that's true.
This is one of those games that got janked, also dunked by Jontron.
Yeah. That's the only reason
I
I
did
know
not-
of it.
I did not watch that video. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
Yep.
I like how our character's name, or our character just has Tim on their shirt, which I guess
I'm
is his name.
guessing
Timmy
it's
entered the
reference
TV
to-
world, according to the plot.
One's Timmy, the other one... Oh, hey, look! An older girl and a younger boy. Seems to be a reference to something. Jurassic Park!
No, you're missing it. It's obviously a reference to prehysteria.
Where's that Jurassic?
Yeah,
Where's that Jurassic Park theme? The one that goes.
This-
I mean, looking at the attract screen, this looks to me like a puzzle platformer, almost. Or what can be a puzzle platformer.
With crappy texting? Ooh, this is 90s.
Smart egg pictures.
I'm ready to go and everybody else is.
Nah, I'm ready.
I
Unfortunately,
think I'm ready.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dino City.
Dinosity.
There's a sound mode, but no options.
Your game. Player team. Rex. Tops. Oh, okay.
Oh, can you really not swap?
You press A to
If
swap
you want
between
to
them.
Go home. Return the fuse
Okay.
that Rocky's
if you
game.
want to go home, return the slab.
Return the slab.
Return the slab.
I think there's 5 levels.
Not super long,
Some-
in theory.
Also, fun
So you
fact.
can pump on enemies, you can punch them, you can also hop off and beat a kid, and that will be important because there will be puzzles where you need to separate.
Yeah, I was seeing some puzzles where you had to separate in the attract screen.
Do not have
okay.
a fast attack.
All right, things hurt.
I just died to a woman.
I think I died in the exact same spot.
That was probably.
Oh yeah, there'll be, just like Super Mario Land, there'll be like an entrance that's harder to get to, and it's usually a bonus to pick stuff up in.
Yikes, the jumping is terrible. Yikes.
I'm
Oh,
guessing
no.
that's this door
Oh.
right here. It definitely looks like that. So what are these eggs?
Whoa.
I'm assuming the oh, I got nom by some things. I'm assuming the eggs are ammo, but unless it's a
No, I
button.
think they're just coins.
Okay. I think I died in the bonus area because I kept getting chomped.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Awesome.
Oh, this follows
Oh.
Mario 1 rules. No going back.
Oh.
And I'm dead again.
Let's get some health.
Because
Oh.
we never progress past that.
Alright, well, I guess that's one way to get to where I'm going.
Hetsu, do I want to continue on the very first stage? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the same thing.
I think the
Oh,
game is infinite continues, but I'm
It
not
does
sure.
not.
It certainly does.
Nope.
It is
Oh,
not.
it does have passwords though.
Yeah, it does have passwords, so that's something, but if you
Wait,
die,
It's a projectile weapon?
What's up?
Apparently.
Where's the fairness in that?
And I'm dead.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Ah.
Continues
Well,
is
the
what you're doing,
The kid's
yeah.
projectile weapon, does have limited ammo. It seems.
How do you
Or no,
use the
oh no,
projectile?
that's just time. Never mind, I'm dumb. That said,
Yikes.
things seem to take a lot of hits. I've noticed.
I am not liking this game.
Whoa.
And this
Yikes.
game's a real piece of work, isn't it?
It's a thing.
I was nowhere near that. Ah, jeepers.
Can you believe that Irem went bankrupt in the 90s?
Wild.
Yeah.
Because that's
What
such a
the
strange
fuck was
concept. This area inside this weird orange door or whatever it was is real mean. Holy crap.
Yeah, I ended up just ignoring it the second time around. Oh, I found some Yoku blocks.
Yeah, that was me reacting to Yoko blocks.
Oh, really? Game, you gonna checkpoint me there now. Okay.
Yeah. Meek says, the best part about this game so far is the visuals. For example, the cave woman. But all she does is
What
make me want
visuals?
Daisy.
Yeah, I saw that coming from Beak Beak. Once Cave Woman was on the screen, I was expecting that from Beak
shit.
Beak.
Now, I guess we're going back
I'm in ice
to
pit.
this area.
Why am I in ice physics?
Why not?
This game makes no structural sense.
I don't think this game makes sense anyway.
I don't think it needs to make sense.
Well, and death.
And now I'm facing seals, which are definitely not Jurassic.
Now it's through. Yep, I see the ice cave now.
This feels like a budget game. A very bad one.
Really? What tipped you off?
Interesting.
This is, hey, your grandmother or mother found this in the dollar bin.
I mean, it seems serviceable enough so far. Not great, but serviceable.
It's funny you
I've
should
played
say
worse,
that.
but that's not high praise.
Yeah.
One time when I was a kid, we went to visit. Well, my grandparents used to have an RV, went camping a lot. So we were out in central part of the province. Went to visit my aunt. They had a Super Nintendo, but the person who owned the Super Nintendo had taken all their games with them to a friend's house, except for this one.
I wonder why.
No wonder.
So that was just really the first omen right there.
Okay, so I can't kill that thing.
Bonus stage. What am I doing?
Yes.
Wow.
What am I doing?
Ice
As you would say,
physics,
Taraman,
question.
wowee!
There we go.
This is bad.
Oh shit, I've got a boulder after me.
Huh. Seems limited.
Is there anything more? Just more eggs. I think I am doing a lot better, though, the second time around.
What the
I
heck
feel
are
like.
these things?
Yeah? What things?
Larva, but human?
Yeah?
What? Huh?
I don't see the problem here.
Well, I think they're supposed to be seals.
That is not even close to how seals look.
Oh, I'm dead.
Boulder! It's nighttime. Oh, this is gonna be one of those, isn't it?
I have to wonder what qualifies as, like, a stage by this game's metrics. I'll take a 1-up.
It's a good question.
Would this game have metrics?
Well, there's a boss at the end of each world.
Alright. Well, I hope that 1-up got put to good. Oh, all the way back here. Awesome.
Ha!
Well, that begs the next question. Can I hypothetically 1-up farm?
Could do.
The 1-ups do come back, so yes, I can. Whether I'd want to or not, well, I mean...
How much do you want to play this game?
It's more like, am I in a life loop? And the answer was, yes, I am. And I'm gonna be stuck in this life loop for a little bit, it seems. Okay,
Huh, okay.
go down.
Oh, I'm up against a boss.
There we go.
What am I...
Yeah, so for the boss, you basically gotta break the blocks, which do damage to him when they break. So if you just mash and break blocks, you can't lose.
Got him.
Yeah,
And
there
making
you go. Now you're like
That was
1/5 or 6th of the way through the game. I think it's only 5 stages.
You're saying we could
Oh, yeah,
hypothetically
nah.
see a game clear?
No, well,
That's not getting crazy here.
not in 30 minutes, but I mean, for you, Okami, I think you could beat this game in like less than 2 hours blind, I would say.
Yeah, possibly.
He's
Maybe.
probably gone through worse torture.
I thought I had the room
Oh,
for this boss.
This boss! Oh my gosh!
If you can break his blocks fast enough, then you can just, like, stomp through his HP, but haven't quite gotten to that point yet.
It's jumping blocks, though. Why am I here?
It's not that complex of a game. Why is the password so long?
There we go.
Oh my god. Yeah, find the safe point to stand, apparently.
Wait, you don't get your health back after a boss?
No.
Why would you?
I learned that. I learned that the hard way. Huh.
It's all about
There we
being
go.
rude, it seems.
Alright, let's move on.
Oh, you beat that one.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
It's a much longer password than I would have expected for a game like this as well.
Yeah. It does not need to be that long.
This strikes me as the kind of game that would have, like, a 4 or 5 character password.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder, what exactly is that password keeping track of?
Can't be keeping track of that much.
Unless there's some weird true ending bullshit in this. Who knows?
God, I hope not.
I really hope not. It's like,
No, we
this is
know
probably
our
like all those budget times where alternate endings don't exist.
There we go, that's what the game wanted out of me. And it doesn't strike me as the kind of game that would have, like, true ending nonsense, but I've been surprised before.
At least the continue lets you start on the part of the stage you're on.
Yeah. Oh, I should have also written down that password. Oops, oh well. Each of the individual, like, screens don't seem to be, like, super lengthy, like, from the start of a quote-unquote stage to where the door is. They all seem to be pretty short.
And these levels seem to be inconsistent, honestly. One level you're playing on something and then... Oh, what the fuck? This game is so inconsistent it hurts. That's just me. Oh, I see. You gotta use the tip.
Yeah, I gotta do this, don't I? Bingo.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh crap.
And opposite of ice fizz.
Man.
Yikes, this game. Wow.
Okay, I'm done. I'm calling it.
Oh, that one I can't get to sync. I'm gonna go for a little bit longer before I call it. But I won't keep us going for that much longer.
This game is inconsistent as hell. It's not the worst, but...
Yeah, it does seem like a game, though, that if you wanted to, like, play a game to the end, this would be a nice short romp, in theory.
Yeah, I mean...
In theory,
Yeah, just like Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday.
Yeah.
It's probably some kid's favorite game.
Yeah.
I guess.
We all have those
You know what?
stinkers
I've
that we
still played
love
way
in the
worse
door.
games.
Which obviously means that whoever liked this
forgot.
game has a
Whoops.
really crappy childhood.
I forgot to change it out playing on my end.
Only
Whoops.
50 eggs for one up.
Huh.
Wow, win.
I would really
50
call
eggs?
this like a game that you'd have to have a really an extremely crappy childhood to enjoy, but like it's I put it on the same level as like a bunch of other Beeline Super Nintendo games. Like it gets the job done. It's not the worst thing in the world. There's just other things you would probably sooner play
Yeah.
than this.
Hmm.
Alright. Let's get this opened up
AKA,
a
there's
bit.
definitely been worse games we've played.
Yeah. Well,
For
come on.
the same
I don't think
system.
anybody in this call can say in good faith, hey, this is the worst game that they played on here.
Oh God, no.
No,
No.
no. There's at least a couple of titles from you that are worse than this.
Yeah.
Junction.
And Sega Bass.
guys.
Never forgive Sega Bass Fishing. That game sucks.
I don't think that one
What?
came from
Sega
me.
Bass Fishing is good.
You haven't seen me on the episode then. Christ, get me to work.
The tried and true explanation. I suck at this game, therefore the game sucks.
I can get behind that.
You saw what happened that day, Nick. The game didn't work for me. The calls kept crashing. Everything sucked.
Like I said, the game didn't work well for me, therefore the game sucks.
Oh yeah, this box you can just unlock.
Oh, right.
I remember what game I hated the most on here. I don't remember its name. And why wasn't it Okami's game? That's the weird part.
Which game?
Was it one of my
I
games?
don't remember the name.
Describe it.
Let's see. That weird... Wait, actually, this may have been your game, now that I'm thinking about it. That weird one where you're a witch flying around looking for keys.
Cauldron?
Was
Was it a Commodore 64 game?
Probably?
Yeah,
I don't remember. You're basically a witch in this forest, and you're flying around in a
that game, it
circle.
was basically impossible.
Yeah, that was, I believe,
Yeah.
Polk.
That might be why then.
Yeah, that game was not great.
Nope.
Alright, now I feel like I'm cooking. Oh god. Now I feel like I'm cooking, though. So now I've gotten to the part of the game with hidden platforms that you can fall through. Everybody's favorite trope.
Ah, yes. Squeeze every bad 90s trope into one game.
Fine, I'll take the hit because I'm at the door.
Oh, at least it's not just the cheetah's too cool to fool.
I found the second boss.
That game is hot garbage.
Alright, how does this boss
What,
work?
a game based on Cheetos being hot garbage? I can't believe that.
You can beat it in 20 minutes.
I'll just
That's pretty bad.
Okay, yeah. I see how this boss
sure.
works.
I know. I've done it.
yeah.
Alright,
You shoot him in the
You can
mouth.
technically beat Pepsi Man in 20
And you-
minutes
and
too.
just like the first boss, you can stun lock him.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I've seen enough of this. I've gotten enough of this game. The boss might take a bit, and enough people have stopped that I'm gonna go ahead and stop the timer here. I reached the second boss. I'm good with that.
Works for me.
Alright,
I'm at the second boss too.
we're gonna take a break then, and when we come back, we'll be playing my game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Oh boy, can't get worse from here.
Unless it's Dino City 2, the sequel.
The chaos continues. Except that's also Jurassic Park. Oops.
Yes, it is Jurassic Park,
And likewise,
It's
it's not a very good
also-
game.
which is also in the Jurassic Park collection. Yes, there is a Jurassic Park collection.
Yep, I've seen it. There's also a
Yeah.
There's also a Bill and Ted collection.
Are you?
There's only 2 games. Oh, was it 3?
I really hope the Jurassic Park collection is the 3DO one in it.
Probably not.
Sadly, no.
I think it's a collection of
No,
like
what-
Ocean Jurassic Park games, which I don't think the 3DO had. Or it wasn't an Ocean one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That was a Sega CD Jurassic Park that was interesting.
Yeah, it was
No.
a point and click.
It was a point and click, and a Sega CD game too. If I recall, one
Yeah.
of the better games was the Sega CD.
I think that's accurate. I need to play that at some point, but I've seen it. It looks actually half decent.
Alright, we're back with a game from
Oh,
me.
What have you got for us this time,
Alright,
Nick?
so, we've been at this for a solid 5 years now, and it occurred to me, we have some people who haven't been around since the beginning, since Season 1, so for the month of March, I wanted to try to do something a little bit fun. I wanted to try to pick out games...
called out.
I wanted to try to pick out games that have been on the show, but haven't been seen since Season 1, and I figured this is going to be a good starting point for that. A game that I enjoyed when we played it the first time around. Managed to find a copy afterwards. One of the prized games in my game collection, and especially timely because it did get a re-release announced only a few weeks ago. We have Ninja 5.0 for GBA.
I was the one that found it.
I saw it, like, before you even linked it to me. I had seen mention of it before. You basically just linked the confirmation that it happened. But yeah, Ninja 5.0, a excellent GBA game, but is also very expensive. But is also getting re-released, so on modern consoles.
Which means the price of the copy's gonna go down.
In theory.
That's usually what happens.
How is this? Yeah. Oh, that's how it... Okay.
If you haven't played this game before, it will take a little bit of getting used to for controls. Probably not that much getting used to, but... it is a pretty sick game. Probably short enough that somebody could beat the game in half an hour if they really knew what they were doing, but I'm rusty on this game, so I probably won't. I might be able to get up to, like, the last world, potentially.
Okay.
Yeah, the game's like an hour or so long when you are knowing what you're doing.
That emergency screen at the beginning of the opening demo to this game. That
a little bit of a jump scare.
No, it's just like, ow, my eyes.
It's not Crystal Ponytail's owl, but
so,
it is.
Out of curiosity for people in this call, who here has played Ninja 5.0 before?
I have never played it.
I'm pretty sure I had to play this in Smite's Mystery Draft 1.
I've played a little bit of it, but like once, and I don't remember anything.
Okay. Well, you'll get to play a lot more of it here very shortly.
I didn't even know this existed.
Oh, yeah. It's a Konami game, even. Alright, I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, I'm ready to go. I just got to alter controls a bit, and then I'm ready to go. Then I'm ready to rumble.
Starting then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ninja 5.0.
Easy mode.
If you haven't played this game, I suggest starting with the bank. It is definitely the easiest stage of the bunch. So your objective in each stage, in the first stage, there's a red key somewhere. If you get that and then go through the red door is the goal in every stage, basically.
That's my attack. Okay.
A little bit of a maze stage sort of game. There are power-ups that you can pick up which will upgrade your projectile. But when you get hit, your weapon gets downgraded. There's the red key. Killing enemies and certain pickups fill up the green meter. And when you press A and B together, you activate it. If the meter isn't filled and you activate it, while the meter drains, you're invincible. If it's filled and you activate it, it acts as a screen nuke.
Huh.
And then R button is your sword. If you hold down the L button, you can look around the map to get a feel for where everything is.
Okay.
If you die once, you do go back to the start of the stage, so be careful about that. You'll get a bit of healing in between stages, but you won't necessarily start the next stage with full health, so keep that in mind.
This seems like an interesting game.
It's real fun.
Yes.
Please die. Oh, you only had health. In stage 2, you get introduced to hostages, which you'll see as a rescue in the bottom right. And you'll see a number of people there. While there are still hostages, you can't finish the stage. You have to save all the hostages or kill them, because you can kill hostages. I suggest against doing that because killing them, you lose a lot of health for that. And on hard difficulty, if you kill a hostage, you instantly die.
Ah, fantastic.
But, like, this is, like, the better Bionic Commando game that I wanted. Because, like, I'm okay with Bionic Commando, but I much prefer how fluent this feels compared to Bionic Commando.
It is quite fluid.
Alright.
Oh, that's how I get up here.
Yep. You know, there's a lot of fun tricks you can do with the grappling hook. And every 4th stage is a boss fight as well.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There's the red key. I evidently missed a hostage though, so I'm gonna go find them.
There's the red key.
There's the one that I missed. There they are.
How do you avoid killing the hostages?
When the enemies are firing their gun, that's when you can attack them, whether it's with your sword or with your projectile. But when they're not firing, you'll see a thing that says "Don't shoot." So if you shoot, you'll hit the hostage instead. Now let's get these guys here. Enemies also don't come back, so you can afford to take it a little bit safely. Sometimes would even be suggested. And if you're feeling really spicy with this game, you can do time trials. The game has a time trial mode for individual stages. Hey, give me that blue key.
I like this game.
It's real good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a game I highly recommend. Especially now that it's going to be more accessible to people soon, officially.
Cool.
Kind of sucks for people who are holding onto the carts for monetary value purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I picked up a cartridge while I was in that ludicrous price range, and I'm like, hell yeah, let more people get to experience this game. Like, it's not really gonna decrease the value of something that I, at this point, overpaid for. But being able to have more people get to play this game, I'd say, is enough of a plus.
And you can do some really cool stuff as well if you combo off your chain and some other stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna keep this in my RetroArch.
Real good.
This is definitely solid.
Definitely very movement focused. Alright, there's
Definitely.
the yellow key. Still need to find the red key. The layer stages
And
do
the
get...
grappling is smooth.
Yeah, some of the layer stages do get pretty tough. If I'm remembering correctly, I believe this game is 5 worlds long. And you'll get... And World 4 and 5 are effectively like the Wily stages, if we're using Mega Man terms. Alright. Oh, that's a dynamite thrower. Oh, loads of fun, etc. Yeah, some of the stages are also designed so that way you can take some really cool shortcuts. Now we're just going to use some invincibility.
Oh, you can block shots with your sword too. That explains why they give you such a good combo with the sword.
Mm-hmm. Or the jumping slash, which is really good too.
Yeah.
When you can really get a handle on the jump slash, it's so good. Especially when you get good enough at the game where you don't take many hits, if any, and you can keep your projectile level for a good while.
Yep, yeah. Well, I just lost my projectile levels. I got hit by, not a grenade launcher, but something very similar.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Alright, first boss. Let's go.
I was expecting him to have a big sword or something.
Nope, he had artillery.
Yep.
Oop,
Leave it to the
sorry.
samurai to have artillery.
Yeah?
I killed a hostage.
How could you?
I brought shame to my clan.
I have been fairly lucky about hostages so far.
Hmm.
Oh god, we're gonna be doing this for a bit, aren't we? Alright, that's fine. I'm expecting, at the pace I'm going, I'll be able to get through, World 3. And probably gonna be partway through World 4. Because I'm done with World 1 now.
That's dynamite.
Mission complete. Rescued 10 out of 10.
Oh, you with the blue key. Okay.
Alright, onto the harbor. Also, something else I will say is a negative for this game, not a whole lot of soundtrack. The song that you hear during the regular stages, for the most part, that's the only song you'll be hearing, maybe aside from, like, boss fights. But in the main stages, pretty much the only song you're gonna hear.
At least it's a good song.
Yeah. Sometime later I'll have to relink the trailer for the re-release, because it's unfortunately a re-release and not a remake, but because the trailer, like, it kind of looked the part of promoting a full-on remake, but no. Still good, though. Let's see. We go this way, because I need to rescue one more, and I gotta still find the red key.
So I think I found the boss.
Yeah, you'll know the boss when you see it, so. I need the yellow key. Alright, well, guess I'm coming back here later.
So, how do I use my bar again?
A and B together.
Okay, didn't do as much as I thought it was going to, but that's still good damage on the boss.
Well,
And I just lost all my upgrade.
yeah, don't be surprised if you struggle with the bosses for a bit. The bosses can be pretty tricky.
Damn it.
Alright, that's the last hostage.
Well, we'll just end me.
Alright, that's a blue door. I don't think I had the yellow key before,
Oh,
so.
okay, so I can knock him out of that attack. Noted.
Yep. Let's swing on over. Through this door. I'm guessing in here is going to be where I get the blue key, and then through the blue doors where I get the red key. Yeah. Looking to be that way. Now, hopefully I don't die and just undo a bunch of progress.
I really like this game.
It's really smooth.
It makes me sad it didn't do as well as some other games.
Yeah, and funny enough, for a retro ninja game, it's not all about you being a powerhouse, because you take a lot of damage from simple attacks.
Yeah.
Even on easy. Like, it is straight up, hey, use your toolkit to your advantage.
It's definitely a lot more focused on the acrobatics.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's hardly a bad thing. Sometimes with some light stealth involved. There's the red key. Alright, now I just gotta get the hell out of here.
I'm noticing if you're fast enough, you can keep other enemies from being alerted by others' gunshots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, didn't see that there.
And you have died a horrible death, the end.
I have not died, thankfully.
Well, trust me, 2-1 is a much lengthier stage than you might be used to. I just finished 2-1.
Ah. I mean, I'm done with the bank. Or is this like a world-based thing?
Yeah, you just finished the bank, so you're in the harbor, which I'm calling 2-1.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Or like World 2.
Toad magic.
There's the yellow key. I need the blue key to get through that door. The red door's here. Okay. Now to try to find everything else. Health. Well. Alright, I probably should have saved that for later when I needed it, but that's fine. Whoops. Let's get a level up.
Oh, right.
Double door. Is there anything down? Oh god. Ninja. There is ninja to be found.
Ninja? Ninja?
Ninja.
I have the blue key.
I am too sleepy for the difficulty of this game.
Swing up. Oh god. Alright, this is gonna be...
Oh, do you have iframes when climbing ledges? Thank goodness.
Ah, shit. That's death for me. I jumped the gun on, trying to save the hostage, and accidentally slit their throat.
Whoops.
Oh, good job.
Well done.
Ill-advised.
Way to go. You're now a member of the ATF.
I'm just gonna take an intentional death there.
Also, this is off topic for the game, but I wanted to mention Nintendo's been giving Earthbound some attention lately, especially with their Earthbound Beginnings going on to their little emulator app. And there's been some talk that, and they've been doing profile pictures on their Nintendo Switch app too. So people are wondering, are they maybe going to give us Mother 3 in the West now? We don't know yet, but...
I mean, I think people have already kind of debunked that idea of it coming anytime soon.
Well, this was like a recent thing because like they're giving Earthbound a lot.
Well,
of
yes,
attention
because
on the
Mother 3 coming to the Japanese on Switch Online was also a recent thing.
Yep. Not to mention the good, not to mention all the good, don't ignore all the good stuff. What everyone wanted was was pretty much the game translated. But even then, I was gonna fuck at the translation.
Let's try to take this a bit slower.
And even then, we had a limited.
Come on.
We had a limited. What was the limited release? We had a limited release of the first Fire Emblem Cage was for the NES on the Switch. That's a very hard thing to get, and it's no longer available.
I've been actively in the position of, like, for me personally, I don't really care one direction or the other if it gets officially localized, considering how well known that fan translation patch is already.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm not too particular about it for that reason.
I mean,
since
if you want to play it, you can play it.
I always feel like most of the people who are clamoring for Mother 3 to get localized are people who have already experienced the game in some form or another.
I think it's more so the accessibility is why everyone's like, hey, we might actually get this now.
Of course. That's always going to be, because so that way more people can get to experience it, which, you know, always a good thing there. But also, fan translation patch, it's pretty well known. It's like, if I had to point to any, like, translation patch that's, like, the most well known, it would easily be the Mother 3 translation patch. I think that one's gotten the most attention out of any one translation patch. One, because of how long it's been a thing for, and also how long, how many people have experienced Mother 3 through that patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
You know what would be funny?
I seem to remember a time when the oldest fan translation game was something called Secret Detective 3.
Oh, yeah.
Or as I like to call it, the oldest translation before the official translation got released.
You
Which is why we call it Trials of Mana now.
Oh,
You were saying something, Flameblood?
I was saying, you know what would be funny if Nintendo did put Mother 3 onto their Switch Online stuff, named it maybe Earthbound Ending, whatever they wanted to put it, and then we go into it and it's just a fan translation.
I mean, I think
You would have to pay the fan translation.
except I think that the people who did the fan translation have already gone on record saying they're fine with Nintendo just using their translation, from what I've heard.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
That might be why then. Okay then.
I've done
No,
that.
that would be-
it's
Still,
be
it was
hilarious.
pretty
Well,
amazing.
you guys can keep going. I don't care.
it's
I'm
a
actually done.
it's kind of a mix of oh shit, where's the red key? From my understanding, it's a mix of like legalities that they have to get through, as well as some what could be considered problematic content for the Western market. Although I think they're generally a little bit less clamped on that nowadays. So, I mean, I'm not
think that was
Nintendo, so.
I think there was a few questionable bits in the original game, if I remember.
Yeah,
Why do frogs hurt you? That makes no sense.
they're
Why
ninja frogs.
Have you played Ninja Gaiden? Everything hurts you in that game.
I
Even
have
the
played
bird.
Ninja Gaiden, and I suck at
Even
it.
the birds help you. If someone says give you the bird, well, they would, except Fox wouldn't allow it.
I wish I was doing better at this game, mainly because I wanted to get to World 3, which is the world where you're in an airport, and the last two stages in that world actually take place on the plane after it's left.
Ooh.
So like you'll be going down the aisle, and a guy will just randomly pop out with a hostage from their seat.
Huh.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that was in the demo.
That was the
On the-
wasn't that
on the
that was
game.
that was in the trailer.
Yeah, they in the track screen for this game, you can see that stage in there. All right, I should be able to at least get through World 2. I'm gonna try to do that, and then we'll see where we're at after that point. I have to go through 2-3, which is a big place. Get some level up juice.
I am missing a hostage.
I'll go find him.
aren't they?
Remember, you can also press L to look around the current screen you're in if that helps you any.
I figured out where I needed to go.
Good shit.
I really like what they've done with this game.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, if you haven't discovered it yet, you also have a classic Mega Man style slide. Hold down an A.
Yep, I found that.
Alright. I wanted to bring that up because I was in a place where it's relevant. Area where you gotta crawl through some areas.
Elite game.
Man, this is gonna be a fun room. Oh, that works. What's down here? Give me that health.
This
Yeah.
was the award for best grapple in a game that doesn't feature a dead wife.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh.
That's oddly
Who
specific.
hurt you today?
Nintendo disc.
Oddly specific. I could only imagine what you're referencing.
Who
We
hurt
can
you
only
today?
wonder.
Good grief.
Someone has to mention the white
Wait,
legs.
you're telling me you don't usually have a,
Was
you're telling me you don't usually have an unusual case of wife arm?
Oh, no, it would be the usual case of husbando legs.
Oh, my mistake.
Ask your doctor.
Also, where the fuck did husbando legs came from?
I think it was some sort of bit when a bunch of friends of mine and I were watching a Bumbles McFumbles video. It was covering
Why am I
the
not
Bionic
surprised?
Commando reboot.
I get it. Oh,
And actively like had a countdown on the video the entire time. That was basically a countdown until we talk about wife arm.
oh, right.
Okay, I can't quite work out how you're supposed to do this diagonal back and forth jump.
Once you are completely against the wall, your legs will go against the wall, jump backwards from there, and you'll go higher.
Yeah, you have to kind of like hold against the wall and up. It takes a bit to get a feel for it.
Just be careful in certain parts of the stage because there are There is fire here to stop you.
Fire's always there.
Well, that's a... Oof. Yeah, the fire jets can very easily sneak up on you.
Yeah, my toes just got roasted.
Ah, damn it.
My toes, my toes.
My toe, my toe.
No, we don't. We don't need the equivalent of my sword, but toes.
No, that's literally my toe. Have you not played Turtles in Time?
The SNES, but yeah.
I have not completed Turtles in Time. I played a little bit. Of it.
That's a pretty well-known quote from Turtles in Time in the Super
Yes,
Surfing
it is
stage,
pretty-
where your turtle just goes, my toe, my toe.
I have not. I've probably not gotten that far.
It's very
I have
early in the
sucked
game.
at all the Turtles games.
Yeah, it's like stage 3.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even remember how far I made it.
Yeah, super early.
I'm just don't seem to be able to properly grok this jump.
It's probably one of the tougher maneuvers that the game asks for you to do isolated. Like, there's definitely harder situations, but like when it comes to isolated
there's
maneuvers,
the first hostage I've killed.
oops.
Yep.
Hope it didn't kill you.
I got close because it did not really give me a lot of room there.
Let's climb up here.
Yeah, right after the bank, this game stops holding your hand. It's basically like, okay,
Oh, yeah.
figure it out now.
That's why I said, start with the bank when you play this game. Because if you start with this stage or the airport, you would not have as good of a time.
Yeah, because this one's a little brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it definitely ramps
Still really
up.
fun though.
Oh yeah.
It's fun, but Christ.
Yeah, I need to load up my cartridge again, where I beat the game on hard and also did every time trial. And some of those time trials are very precise with the amount of time you can take. So you gotta be really fast on them. Oh shit. Alright, well, that's a downgrade for me.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I crawled up into fire by mistake.
Ah, the classic error.
Common mistake, common mistake.
Right up there behind Land War in Asia.
Shit. Well, back down to level 1, everything.
I keep wanting to hit the jump button to go up when I'm on a place that I have to crawl into that's above me. Just out of habit.
Yeah. I get that. I should hopefully be able to get through the stage this time.
Oh, now we've got green doors.
Yep. I mean, it's just another key door that you gotta worry about, basically.
Nice.
Alright, there's the red key. I just gotta get it. But I also need to be careful not to die on the way there. Got it. Got it, and... And that was dumb of me, but that's fine because we're not dead. And we should be able to get to the door. Yeah. Alright, all I've got left is the boss of World 2, and then after that I'll probably be good to call it, but we're getting close to time anyway, so...
Okay.
I think I could probably do this jump a little bit better if I could understand why it feels like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, if you press up and right, but don't, like, press the jump button, you can kind of see yourself going off of the wall a bit.
Yeah.
You can use that to make kind of a funny jump.
Sir, did I miss something in there?
What? Alright, I guess I'm not gonna try to go up to the top. Let's give us another go. I got the boss pretty close to dead. Yeah, you have to fight a giant frog as the World 2 boss. Well, it's a ninja riding a giant frog anyway.
Okay, see, that would make more sense why the frogs hurt you. And funny enough, that is lore accurate to ninjas.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why it's lore accurate.
There's always
because
weird
they're-
lore about anything that makes no sense.
I was gonna say, in a simple way, there was a famous ninja who, if I remember correctly, his life was spared in some way by a frog god and was given a blessing. It's hard to explain.
Don't even get me started on vampire lore. That's its own can of worms.
Oh, I was hoping I could jump on the back of the frog. No.
Nah, good effort. I'm getting way too greedy for damage. It's definitely part of the
Yeah,
problem
you and
we've
me
got.
both. And I'm dead. Hey, first death.
That's how it goes. I definitely have taken more than one death because I've been playing a bit aggressively.
I thought maybe we'd have a
Damn it.
life system. No.
No. Whenever you die, you go back
Just
to the start of the
continue.
stage. But you do. But outside that, you do have unlimited lives.
Okay.
But you can imagine in the actual, like, stages, that gets pretty brutal sometimes. Now let's back up this time.
Did I find a damage loop? I think I found a damage loop. Nope. Not if that's happening.
Yeah, once you do enough damage to the ninja while he's on the frog, he falls off the frog, and then you gotta fight him proper. for a
You
bit.
can actually knock him off the frog multiple times.
You sure
in a row.
can.
Alright, there we go. Finally.
Oh, there was just stuff at the top there? I could have probably climbed up there.
Yeah, I think there is a little bit of healing, but mainly.
Yeah,
There
there's
we go.
two heart pickups.
Alright, we'll go ahead and call that good here, then.
Alrighty.
Actually went a little bit over time. But I was stubborn to
It
get
was
that
that
boss
good?
killed.
Hey, it is solid.
It was only by, like, 20 seconds, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, our final game of tonight from Flameblood. We'll see you in a bit.
Speaking of games getting re-released, did you hear that they're re-releasing Euphoria?
I didn't hear that they were releasing Euphoria, but I did hear they were releasing a sequel, which I don't know if that's the re-release. that you're
No,
talking
they're
about.
actually going to do a re-release of the game on, like, I know at least Switch.
Yeah, I saw it on Steam as well, so I think it's going to be multi-platform. Maybe an excuse for me to actually, like, play Euphoria. I've only seen Euphoria played, but haven't really played it myself.
That's a good
I
time.
haven't played it either. It looks interesting enough. I may have to pick that up when it re-releases. Also, sometime soon, I'm actually going to be, I don't know if I want it to be Unreal Engine, but I'm going to be starting on making my own little game. It's going to be a pixel game, but I'm going to work on something soon.
Hey.
I just need to get a something to help me make sprites, because Clip Studio Paint is nice. Pixel art, it's not fun with sprites. If you want to make a whole pixel canvas, go ahead.
Yeah,
but if you want to make animated sprites,
As Beak is saying in chat, Euphoria 2 has a similar art style to something like Woolly World or Crafted World. and I kind of like that. Anyway.
Yeah, it's nice.
Anyway, we're
At
back.
least it looks nice.
We are back for the last game of tonight from Flameblood.
So this game I was thinking of bringing around near end of season 3, somewhere around mid season 4 at one point, and I was like, I don't know if I want to bring this just yet, because I was hoping for the new computer first. When I was like, oh hey, I'm getting this thing, and then it took like almost 2 months to get this thing. But I was like, you know what? Why don't I bring it for episode 1? I like the first one of this game and this sequel that I'm bringing. Though it didn't get released here and technically didn't get released till 2017, only in technicality, we're playing Star Fox 2 for the SNES.
Oh.
It didn't release here, correct, because it didn't release, period, up until it got released as part of the SNES Classic.
And yet it was ready to be released and just never did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of the very handful of games that also use the Super FX chip, up there with games like Winter Gold that we had not too long ago. Now, I couldn't find all I could find was the prototype, so hopefully that ends up being fine.
I think the prototypes are the only ones available to download anyway.
Alright, we'll see.
I believe even when John and his friends raced this game, they had to use the prototype.
Yeah, I've never actually touched Star Fox 2. I have the means to play it because I have it on SNES. Was it also on the Switch Online service, or was it just through SNES Classic?
Switch Online.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I think it is on Switch Online.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
I believe it's the. I'm not sure which version it is. I think it's the SNES Classic one.
So, I would assume it's the SNES Classic one.
It's most
yeah.
SNES Classic.
Yeah,
which means someone has extracted the ROM from it and it is online.
The point of the matter, though, is it's going to be my first proper experience with Star Fox 2.
Okay.
I think it's not a very long game, because I've played through it before, and I think we might actually be able to clear it tonight.
Potentially.
I was told it's about the same length of the first game.
It does look like
Maybe.
It does look like it runs at least a bit smoother than the first Star Fox, which, would expect from a sequel.
Yeah.
I like how this little opening cutscene is just straight up, okay, I have destroyed your base and I've killed your people.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to make sure I see it on everybody's stream. But before you know it, we'll have played every Super FX game on here. I'm gonna get the countdown start, but I gotta actually look into something, so I'll be starting a little bit late. So is everybody else ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Alright, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Star Fox 2. Now let me look at something before I jump in.
Do I want to go into training? No! I'm just gonna throw myself into the ringer.
Oh, it's the untranslated ROM.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Okami, what site do you go through to get some of these ROMs?
I can't tell you.
Oh, fair point.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah. I need to do a...
I was only wondering because I was wondering if it's the same place that I use, because they had like 8 different versions of this.
Hang on, I'm gonna...
Specifically of the prototype.
Yeah. Oh, just had to check something. Yeah. Reminder, kids, there are certain things, that shouldn't be said. Anyway.
Yeah.
If it's a good thing, and
hey, where do I go to get illegal?
Mention it.
Hey, where do I go to get illegal drugs? Yeah, untranslated.
I
assume this
remember.
does the same thing that most Star Fox games do, where you can take different routes, basically.
Kind
Remember
of.
correctly, yes.
Oh,
I do
beat the
like
game.
that you can select different characters.
Like what I would.
I love prototype rounds. I beat the game.
Eh. You did it.
Hooray!
The what I was checking though was how many games we've had on the show that use the Super FX game, because we've had a surprising number of Super FX games on here already, considering how few Super FX games there are.
I don't know who I want to play.
One of the key things is that part of what you're trying to do is prevent damage to Corneria. So you want to take out the missiles and bases that are attacking it. And I am having a hard time hitting you. There we go.
Oh, right, you actually get a partner to tag along with you in this game.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I'm just gonna plug in my invisible switch and just play the ROM of Star Fox 2 that you get from if you were playing the Switch Online version.
Alright, I'm looking through the list of Super FX games that have released. We played Star Fox before. I'm pretty sure we played Stunt Race FX. We played Vortex.
Yeah, I believe so.
We played Doom, Super Mario World 2, Winter Gold. Now we're playing Star Fox 2. Of the games that were released, it's basically just Dirt Racer and Dirt Tracks FX. Those are the only two Super FX games I don't think we played on here yet.
Oh, right, you actually get to choose your planets. So this one's a little different.
A little bit.
All right, and you can see which ones are currently under attack.
Well, this is gonna take some getting used to. I'm fighting Leon now, it seems.
I am Big Brother Star Wolf wing. Androth paid me well.
Get over here, Leon. Alright, goodbye, Leon.
Oh, right, they treated this almost like it was a strategy game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really is a shame that this didn't come out proper.
Yeah, especially with it having been, as you said, pretty much done already.
Oh man, I should really play more of this when on my Switch when I have time.
I'll play through it at some point. I just don't know when that some point is going to end up being. Let's go ahead and intercept this missile. Asteroid 6. Sprites 89. Do I have...
Oh, I just got hit
Oh,
with a
it's
super
a charge
missile.
shot. Do I?
Oh,
Okay, that was fast.
Well, that dragon was a complete putt.
You're not bad for an amateur.
A dragon! Things are happening, and I don't know what.
I need to remember how to get out of first-person view. Or I guess it would be cockpit view, huh?
Select.
Select.
Select, okay.
I think that's consistent with the original Star Fox as well. With select changing your view. Alright, the Mirage Dragon, as it's called. I can definitely... This does... Like, it still runs choppily, as you might expect from a Super FX game. But it does feel like it runs smoother than the original Star Fox. So that is an improvement. trying to figure out. I'm pretty much all I'm doing is blowing up missiles here. I guess we'll go to this battleship.
Okay.
I got it. Looks like another member of Star Wolf. Forgot what the pig is named. Oinkany?
Pigma.
Or Pigma. What am I thinking of that's named Oinkany?
Andrew.
Hey, Leon.
Uh-oh.
It's Pigma, Star Wolf, Leon, and Andrew. I believe.
That
looks
sounds
like
right.
Andros sent out the serpent thing
Goodbye, Leon.
that I better deal with.
Alright, let's
I don't
see
remember how
where
to fight
else.
this.
Target 1.
Oh, sweet! I got a pepper dollar.
I'm guessing those are continuous, but I don't know.
Excellent question. I'll get back to you on that.
Oh, that is not.
Oh,
Okay,
these
very
guys make a
good.
pretty
No.
annoying sound. That's fun.
Okay.
Oh, that was pretty easy. Goodbye.
Oh, here comes the dragon.
That was a meat.
The dragon wasn't that hard. You're telling me Y button to do something, and I don't know what that something is, but I pressed it.
Oh, Y makes it go faster.
Okay, it's the boost button then. I pressed it and conveniently a cutscene started, so it's like, did it initiate the cutscene? The boost makes sense.
There's the shuttle. Battleship down.
That looks like that's a coin. What's that coin good for? Who knows? Maybe I can buy stuff at the Star Fox store. Alright.
Buy stuff from the pepper shop.
Yeah. Alright, are we done with the stage now, or do we have to escape?
Bye, Pigma. He wasn't even that effective. Yikes.
Clear time. Some amount of time. Who cares? I just want to get on to the next whatever. Look, I'm just going to stages with like pretty much no clear goal in mind, so just kind of winging it.
Well, it heals you. Very good.
Oh yeah, you don't heal between stages. I was noticing.
But you can go back to the ship, or there's pads. Well, here in this level, we're on the Landmaster, or whatever. You can just find little pads on the ground.
The Landmaster is the tank thing, by the way.
That is. I don't know what this
It's
thing actually is.
The Land Walker.
It's that Walker thing they put up for Star Fox Zero.
Yeah, it's the Land Walker. It's not a master yet. Come on now.
Oh, Land Apprentice.
They would probably name it something stupid like that, and you know it.
2 Star Wolf
probably.
characters in a row.
Off.
Okay, that's the jump button. Roger.
And now I may leave. Goodbye.
Open.
Right.
Oh my god, ow.
Well, that's
That
2
is
members of
not
Star Wolf
different.
dead. Already.
You too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took down Leon.
I was actually trying to go to the planet to actually help support it right now. Before I start dealing with actual, the motherships.
Oh god. My wing's on fire.
Wind Blaster.
I'm noticing the two new characters, they're set up to do more damage, but not be near as resilient.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They don't show up again after this game either.
Because probably technically this game wasn't even supposed to be released.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Retconned out of, well, they could have reused some of the characters for future entries, but they just
I
didn't.
mean, yeah.
Well, that was quick. Well, Macbeth can't cook. Well, Macbeth's liberated. Even though last I checked, it wasn't that close to the Lila system.
Alright. Looks like I just gotta destroy the core, as Gradius would tell me.
You know, I feel like I was supposed to have like way more FPS for this game.
What, you never played a Super FX game? Come on now.
I could have sworn like at least original Star Fox was running a little bit faster.
No, it feels like this runs decently smoothly compared to
Oh yeah, this definitely
original
runs
Star
smooth
Fox.
compared to the original Star Fox.
So I was gonna say, what are the frames that you're normally getting? Because when I'm actually fighting stuff, I have like 10 frames.
I was gonna say, are you like... Well, what do you mean, like on, in this game?
Well, during cutscenes and stuff, I have like 20 frames a second.
I mean, the frame number is low, but despite that, it seems to be running pretty smoothly.
That's what I figured.
Especially when stacked against Star Fox 1. Or other, Super FX games, for that matter. So I don't know what to tell you.
It just seems like when I'm fighting, like I'm only getting like 8-10 frames, and it feels chunkier than I remember.
I mean, I'm not
You
expecting...
probably haven't played the original in a while.
Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah,
May-
it's
may want to
slower than you
replay.
remember.
Yeah. I'd suggest giving it a
Oh,
replay
but
at some
it's
point,
very
just so you can
fun,
remember how choppy that game runs.
Yeah,
I can't remember who it was, but there was someone who I used to watch stream a lot. They were like, hey, here's how this game looks. It was Star Fox 1. Here's how this game looks at 30 frames a second, and you could hardly keep up with the game.
Yeah, the game's...
I guess that's the other
game's-
question is, did you play the game with like a hack or something? Because there are oftentimes hacks to remove the
What
slowdown.
happened?
Like, look at Gradius 3, for
Yeah.
example. What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know. I went back to the mothership and asked me a question. I said yes, and then I didn't have any control, and I think the game just lost.
Game's always lost. I don't know. I mean, Terravan, like, 2 minutes in, got the credits.
Started the game, yeah. Because I'm that damn good.
I got game over.
Oh,
It was
damn
at 0%. I went to the mothership, answered yes, and suddenly it goes up to 100% damage, and that's it.
Corneria fell.
Corneria fell.
Should have worn his life alert bracelet.
I don't think I made it to that mothership fast enough. Crap.
I'm gonna probably do one more stage and then call it good there, since Veritasu somehow got a game over, and meanwhile Terravan beat the game already.
I think I may have gotten a game over.
I haven't got a game over. I've just been cleaning up everything. I don't know why, but
That's where I've been as well. Just working through everything normally, like I do.
Coming out, both motherships are here.
Okay, yeah. Jeez. That's the problem with playing untranslated stuff, is you don't know what you're saying yes to. Apparently I said yes to, do you want to let the bad guys win? Yes.
No, if you go to the mothership, it's supposed to allow you to move the mothership to one of the planets that...
It didn't.
I think it's any planet that isn't under distress.
I went to Corneria, and then I couldn't do anything, and then Andros won.
Damn. Well, I guess he wanted it more.
I guess so. I guess.
Okay, maybe I'll be sticking with this game for a little bit longer, because apparently I can do stuff on Venom, so I'm gonna see what that's about. And as I recall, Venom's usually like a late game area in Star Fox.
No, Venom is usually where you fight the final boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, late game area. May not be that in this case, though. Guess I'm gonna find out.
Nah, what the heck, I'll do Venom too.
Andros's forces in the Lilac system have been defeated. Press on, you must neutralize Andros once and for all. Oh, maybe I can just beat the game. Oh, Star Wolf! Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Don't like fighting Star Wolf?
Yeah, it'll be
Well, we'll see how bad it is.
why?
So, fun fact.
Why
my,
does? So I was looking at Turavan's screen for a bit and seeing the translated text. Why does it remind me of like a Genesis RPG? The text, like the way it's stylized.
Huh. That's a good question.
Anyway, go on.
I was saying, so, fun fact, my introduction to Star Fox was actually Star Fox 64.
Good intro.
That's how a lot of people were
And
introduced to
the
Star
next game I
Fox.
played was Star Fox Adventures.
That's not such a good one.
I think to
Here's
date,
the thing, I liked the game. I didn't
I mean, it's an
understand why
okay
people hated
game, but it's not much of a Star Fox game.
I think
No,
No,
it's only
big,
later.
No, big. Crystal's still not a member of Star Fox yet.
It was only until later is when I figured out what the actual story of Star Fox Adventures was. Like, why did it exist?
Oh, thanks for the resub. I think to date, the only Star Fox games I have played, well, besides now this, the only Star Fox games I have played are the original and 64 of the mainline ones anyway. So not counting like Slippy's weird like spin-off that got bundled in with Star Fox Zero.
I forgot that existed.
And now you've been reminded it existed. Congratulations.
Thanks for that.
Oh, looks like I'm on the final boss battle.
Oh, well, if you're at the final boss battle, I might as well just let you keep at it.
Star Wars!
See if you
Hello,
can finish
Star
the game.
Wars. Can't let you do that, 16-bit Star Fox.
Also,
yeah.
you would think after killing Star Wolf so many times that they wouldn't be able to come back in later games.
Well, I'm getting challenged by Star Wolf as well, so.
I half think they're clones.
Oh, how many times do you wind up killing Andros?
He's a little weird, though. I have expect most of his incarnations are some weird biomechanical thing. Considering half the time, he ends up being some weird cube. Or is completely mechanical.
Ape Cube.
Oh, there goes Star Wolf. I just beat him, so hooray.
And just hit him with a few charge shots and he'll be gone before you know
The
it.
charge shot is really overpowered in this.
Bit of a bit. You've destroyed everything I have, Star Fox. Now I'm gonna come. Now it's time to go straight to the final boss battle.
Alright, goodbye, Wolf.
Oh, it's this. Oh, it's this.
Yeah, none of the stages have really felt like traditional Star Fox stages that we're accustomed to in this era, between this and 64. Alright, yeah, looks like they're taking me to the final area as well now, so. I haven't died yet, and I don't know if do you get multiple lives for this, or is this designed around you only have one life?
I can't remember.
I do not remember.
Oh my god, there he is! Andros Cube.
I definitely do not remember.
Nor do I.
Well, I got fully healed, so it doesn't matter. Presently. That might change.
No, the cube's escaping.
Not
Come
Shame
back,
Cube.
cube.
Now, let's go ahead and change into walker form for a bit. Oh, I have no idea where to go. It's interesting having, like, these interior areas that aren't just completely on rails. You can just change into walker form and explore them at your leisure.
Yeah, it really shows, I assume this is developed like the first one from, by Argonaut.
I would assume so. Although, to be fair, Argonaut also made another game after Star Fox, I believe, in the form of Vortex. So
yeah.
Maybe they took some of the things they learned from that and applied it here, but you know, applied it better.
Hooray. Oh, I beat the game. Good.
Hooray!
Actually beat the game. Beat the game twice that.
Yeah, there you go.
Hooray!
Like I said, it's a short game.
I'm actually gonna stop.
It's really can be.
I'm in what should be the final stage, so I might as well keep at it. I know I said I was gonna wrap it up, but then I saw, oh, I'm actually getting kind of close to the end of the game, so maybe I'll just keep at it.
I'm mainly goofing off, so.
That was pretty easy.
I'm assuming in this game you can literally just go to the final level and beat it if you wanted to.
I
No, you
tried
have to
that.
liberate- I think at the minimum you have to liberate the planets.
Yeah, that seems to when I moved things along, I got challenged by Starwolf, and then after being Starwolf, I just immediately was taken into what seems to be the last stage. Yep, there's Andros Cube.
Then I'm getting pretty close to that myself. So I'm guessing theoretically, if you leave like certain targets or the motherships alive long enough, the more and more planets are gonna start like getting hit. Then
Who knows?
I don't know, honestly. I know that if you don't even bother with the first mothership, the satellite defense system will actually just destroy it on its own. Or at least well, no, I say that. I thought it destroyed it, I guess it...
if it doesn't have any other targets to shoot at, it will fire at the mothership, I believe. But eventually, it's not gonna be able to do much.
Right,
But again,
Andros.
that's if there's no other targets.
Period.
Really like your fire eyeballs, I see. Also with teleporting out of the way a bit. Andros is tearing through me with his fire attacks pretty cleanly so far. Haven't found a solid way to avoid that. Alright, one eye's gone. Looks like Andros himself doesn't do contact damage, though.
Yet.
At least what I'm noticing, but...
Oh, crap. Okay, the firewall sucked.
Alright, the cube is back.
This is probably a lot better to go through like this.
Where's that damn cube? I think I beat the game as well.
I'm not worried about beating the game. I think I'm on the last level, but I'm not worried about it if we want to continue off.
Hey, you're
'Cause
close
I only
enough.
just got here.
You're close enough. I'll see how you do. We still have 4 minutes on the timer. So I want to see if we get another
Alrighty.
game clear.
I'll see what I can do, but I only just got here.
Yeah, I guess one complaint I do have about the game is how short and easy it is, at least at a glance. I don't know if there's different difficulty levels that I just didn't notice before.
I believe there are different difficulty levels. I don't know how much more difficult they are. Probably have more stages there, I'm guessing.
Likely. I have no idea what difficulty I was playing on.
I was playing. Normal is at the top of the difficulty list.
Alright. I didn't change the difficulties.
I know I was on normal.
I didn't change the difficulty, so I'm guessing I was on normal.
You were most likely on normal. That's what I was on.
Really wasn't that difficult.
Crap.
How you holding up, Flameblood?
We'll see. I'm more worried about doors closing on me. I'm like trying to take my time through this.
Yeah, that's fair.
At least
Execute
while
staff roll
in
sequence.
this, at least in this form, if I run in the walls, I don't take damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that just circles around, doesn't it? Okay.
Oh. Jeez. Wonder if it's any different if it's charging up the laser.
No idea.
So you do have to take out the battle. You have to take out basically all of the big targets before you can take on Venom. So you can't just leave the battleships.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I just... Did all I find was an item room? Was that it?
I didn't have that much trouble when I was searching for Andros. I don't think you're gonna beat Andros in a minute, but you might be able to at least find
Probably
him.
not. That changed my item. Interesting. I don't know what this item does. I'm assuming it heals me in some way?
It might also be like the equivalent of smart bombs.
Yeah. I also don't know if this is the right way.
I think I kept going north.
Well,
and
I just
eventually
got
found
an
my
item
way.
that changed it to hearts. Okay, this is the right way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. And Dorf is a fantastic name.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the end.
The end, quote unquote.
That's a good the end screen. Yeah, it looks like you're at the boss now, Flameblood, or at least the first form of the boss.
Yeah, I just destroyed Andros Cube. Quote unquote destroyed.
Yeah, I know, because you're going to have another form to do. One that we're not going to get to see, because guess what? That's time.
Oh well.
No, you'll probably still
I
finish
mean-
it off screen. But,
No, I'm closing it.
oh, okay.
Look, I have to work in the morning. I can't do that.
I would have had it
I
in
can
like
always-
90 seconds.
All
I
right.
can always play and finish the game some other time.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about the games that we had tonight. So, started with Uno for PlayStation.
It sure was Uno.
For PlayStation.
Uno, the anime.
There's 2 players. That one was not called Duo.
Yeah, Uno anime. Who would have fucking guessed?
Isn't there like a spin-off Uno actually called Dolls?
Yes.
You're lucky we haven't got to a third season with me called Strays.
But I mean, my biggest complaint about it is for an Uno game, it goes really slowly because they have to focus on the visuals a lot,
Yeah, and a lot
which
of
ends up
games like
slowing
this,
down the
you
game.
can usually get that sped up, like usually you can turn off like vocals and stuff like that, but no, not here. You have to watch every bit of it.
It's a budget game.
But still entertaining to play.
It's so extra for an Uno game.
Yeah. When I saw Uno, immediately my first thought was like, okay, probably just like your standard ass Uno, and to an extent, yes, but also no.
And then you see the opening title sequence, it's like, oh, okay.
Well, technically yes, but also no.
Game number 2, Mega Man X3 on Super Nintendo.
I still like it.
I don't think I'll
Good
ever
game.
get used to X games.
I'm just apparently not that good at it.
It's fine enough, but it is still my least favorite of the SNES trilogy. Definitely prefer X and X2. But it's fine enough. I really wish they didn't botch having Zero as a playable character by basically discouraging players to play as Zero. I think they really improved on that though in Mega Man X4.
Oh yeah, when they made him a separate character and it was his own storyline.
Yeah. Yeah, X3, don't even get me started on the Genesis bootleg of Mega Man X3, which...
Thank God I didn't bring that in.
Well, now that you've said it.
Yeah, that's, bootlegs are always interesting.
Oh
So
yeah.
let it be written, so shall it be done.
Alright, game number 3, Dino City for Super Nintendo.
Oh, that was a train wreck.
I have played worse Iron games.
I wouldn't go so far as say it's
mentioned.
Oh, you do.
I wouldn't go so far as say it's a train wreck, considering I can't speak for everybody else, but I was at least making decently consistent progress through Dino City. Like, I wasn't getting stonewalled or anything.
I eventually got to the point where I was like, you know what? I've had enough. I can keep going, but I just nope.
Yeah, I mean,
It is not a good game.
no,
Yeah.
not the word. It falls in the territory of mediocre to me.
It definitely is not the worst game. We've had way worse games.
Oh yeah,
Which is a shame. I like the idea that it had going, though, of being able to dismount the dinosaur and use it as a platform to stand on. I like that idea.
Yeah,
It's got
that was
potential.
interesting. That one thing they did right.
Right. Game number 4, Ninja 5-0 for GBA.
That was probably the best game on tonight.
Surprisingly good.
Yeah, that was really good.
It
Like,
it
I
was
think
good
I'm
when
gonna
we
hang
played
on
it
to
once.
the backlog.
It's
Oh yeah, a real hidden gem.
Off the top of my head, it is one of my favorite GBA games. A lot of GBA games I usually, and I say this as somebody who grew up with the GBA, I usually associate GBA games with being like the budget version of games, but when companies made games specifically like for the GBA, like Ninja 5-0, they made them real good usually, and Ninja 5-0 proves exactly that. Really good GBA exclusive. We can't really call it a GBA exclusive soon, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I highly recommend anybody give this one a shot. If you...
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm hanging on to that. I'm gonna show some buddies of mine who actually like retro games. I'm gonna show them that one.
Alright. And finally, Star Fox 2 for Super Nintendo.
Went a lot better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah. I thought I was going to be calling that one early, but then people started getting close to the end of the game, and we had a few game clears. We had Terravan, me, Terravan.
We did the first time, then he beat it the second time.
But yeah, it's fine enough.
But the future refused to change.
And I think they do enough different with Star Fox 2 that it does stand on its own compared to Star Fox 1. Even if I didn't really know a whole lot of the specifics about what I was doing, I was just flying to places and doing whatever the game wanted me to do there.
Yeah, I definitely liked the idea of having different ships with different stats. Like, there was it. Slippy's and why do I keep forgetting his name? Peppy? I don't remember. It sucks. their ships being more tanky but slower and less powerful, while the new characters having the ships with the least amount of shield and armor, but being the strongest in firepower. And then Fox and Falco being balanced.
I would hope Suppy's ship is the most tanky. He's always asking for help. Alright, and lastly, rankings, starting with Flameblood.
1 second. Okay. So, you know what? I'm putting Ninja 5.0 on the top. I was really enjoying that. Like I said, I'm hanging on to that in my backlog. I may play that again on stream someday. That was really good. I'm keeping that. That was a good game. Second is going to be Star Fox 2. I didn't know how I was going to enjoy Star Fox 2 because I've only played a little bit of it, really. Just experiment with it. But I really enjoyed that. So I'm going to put that in second. At this point, this is more biased because despite only knowing so much from Mega Man Zero, I'm putting Mega Man X3 in third, just out of the bias of it's Mega Man.
Yes.
Fourth will be Uno. It's Uno.
Yeah.
It was there. It exists.
I went to the No You dimension.
And on the bottom, I'm putting Dino City.
All right, Heavybass.
X-Ray on top because I'm biased. Second, I am biased, shush. Anyway, first Mega Man X3, second Ninja 5.0, third Star Fox 2. I'll like it, but that was the first time I played it. Fourth is Uno, and if it ever gets an anime destination, someone will credit me for the Red Eyes reversal card, and then last is going to be Dino City. Yikes. That was yikes.
Alright, for my list, Ninja 5.0 is at the top. I love the game. I also put the trailer for the re-release in the RBC room if you want to take a look at that later.
Definitely.
In second, it's tough between Mega Man X3 and Star Fox 2, because Mega Man X3 I've already gone on record saying it's the weakest one of the three for me, and Star Fox 2 I did enjoy, and I think is a lot more approachable than Star Fox 1 was, at least in my personal opinion. So I guess I'm gonna say the second slot will go to Star Fox 2, and then third for Mega Man 3, because I think 3 would get the second place slot if they didn't botch Zero as a playable character as bad as they did for 3. And then similarly, Uno and Dino City, I'm having difficulty ranking. I'm gonna say Uno is in fourth, but only barely. It would be a lot more cleanly in fourth if I could actually understand the dialogue, because that might provide a little bit more entertainment for me. And then Dino City at the bottom, not bad, kind of just mediocre, but seems doable if you wanted to play through it to the end. Alright, Terravan.
Oh boy. At the bottom is gonna be Uno because now it's the most interesting port of Uno I've seen, but it is Uno. Then it's gonna have to be. Damn, all these games. Damn, everybody brought good games. That's why when I originally put in Dinosity, I thought, the people play bad games, so I bring a game that's relatively harmless. But now people had to bring their A games, so Dinocity's in fourth. Then it's gonna be Mega Man X third. Then Ninja 5.0. And then Star Fox 2. I appreciate Ninja's 5.0, but it's a platformer that has difficulty to it, which means to me it's not quite my cup of tea to pick up and play.
Fair enough.
So it can slot in right there.
And finally, Veritasu.
Okay, if I wanted to be cheeky, I would say it's Uno, Star Fox 2, Mega Man 3, Dinosity, and Ninja 5.0, but I'm not going to be cheeky. No, I'm gonna put Ninja 5 at number 1. That is a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I'm surprised you weren't
that's
too experienced with it until now.
Yeah, it's one of those. I've heard lots of people say it's a really good game. I've just never sat down to play it, and sitting down to play it, I was very impressed. Yeah, I'll probably play through that at some point. Number 2, I think I'm gonna. It's a bit of a toss-up, but I think I'm gonna go with Star Fox 2 for number 2. It's small, it's short, but it's also pretty fun. And I kind of like what they did with it in terms of expanding it slightly by adding some strategy elements to it. But yeah, I kind of wish they'd release the game, honestly. Mega Man X3 is going to be in 3rd. It's a good Mega Man game. I'm just not well versed on it, and apparently pretty bad at fighting that boss.
X3 is rough, in fairness. Yeah. It has difficulty.
It is.
But, I thought 0-1 was rough. Jeez.
But yeah, X3 is definitely good. 4th, I'm gonna put Uno. It's Uno, but it's Uno with over. It's Uno if it were a sports anime.
Basically,
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's fun, but yeah, I really do hope at some point that gets a place. Very keen to actually find out what the plot is. And number 5 is Dinosity. That just it doesn't play particularly well, and I just find it to be sub-mediocre.
all right.
And
Not just mediocre, sub-mediocre.
Yeah, sub-mediocre.
The worst kind.
Ooh.
Well, that is going to be a wrap then for this week for our first show of the new season. What do people have going on in their stream? Starting with Flameblood.
Well, once I get my DisplayPort cables, which I was hoping they would have been here today, but I was out all day, so whether they were here or not, I wouldn't have been able to do a short stream anyway. But I'm planning not unscheduled days because my work schedule is still random. I'm planning to stream as much as I can on my days off, in between also working out and starting my own little game development, which hopefully will be starting soon. I have to wait on my next paycheck for that.
Heavybass, do you
Yeah,
have
we'll
anything?
see.
Heavybass, do you have anything
I'm planning to stream, hoping to get some streaming done at least the next couple of weeks. I'm on holiday for the next week, so I'll be back the next week after. Might be back before then, who knows? But if not, I'll probably be streaming something basic. Maybe X3, I don't know. It's gonna be something.
Terravan, what do you got going on?
Well, tomorrow is Saturday. If I'm on for early stream, which I'm not sure, we're going to be continuing trying to get the achievements for Actraiser. Saturday evening, of course, is Point Click Adventure time. We need to finish a very obscure French adventure game called The Bizarre Adventures of Woodruff and the Chernobyl of Azimuth by Cocktail Vision. That's been interesting, and just aside from that, just random bits and bytes whenever I can find the time to stream these days.
I think you're also on Arcade Pit on Sunday.
I am on Arcade Pit on Sunday.
Yeah,
Good luck.
I've actually met the people in person that you're going against. They were some MagFest goers, so small world, I guess.
Very good.
All right, and Veritasu, what do you have going on?
Well, tomorrow we're going to be doing more Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, and Sunday and Monday we're going to be doing Nintendo Power Hours issue 14, I think? Yeah, 14.
Okay. For my part, really even have race night is probably gonna be on Sunday, because we do weekly races after Arcade Pit over at Smite's Twitch. Hoping that I can get some Yakuza Dead Souls in on Tuesday, but I might be on Don't Make Us Bored. I definitely submitted for that, so that's going to be up in the air. But we will be back again next week with more Retro Book Club and more questionable games. Let's go find somebody to send you folks over to. You know what? Maniacal is getting his first experience with Final Fantasy 14, so we're gonna go bother him.
Good luck, Maniacal.
Ooh.
We're gonna go bother him for that. Please be courteous, because I know Final Fantasy 14 fans can definitely get enthusiastic about it. So definitely definitely keep in mind to be courteous for him since it's his first time. And we'll see you next week.
First time wasn't any indicator.
And we'll see you next week for more Retro Book Club. Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Be around.
Bye.
Video game.